cool on that, I keep my fire. I can't wait to hit a little night, and it pretty much will be a very special primer for me, yo. Da 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 da, yo. Da 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 da. Shake your hand at me, yo. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Let these folks know what's on my brimley. Dear Sam, what's up? Where the hoes at? I got to work and I got to pop, but you still ain't brought my stove yet. I'm the trap in this in 12 grade, but another list in my 12 age. If I don't get what I want in 12 days, I'm at the North Pole with my 12 gauge. Peak season, we lit. Got them box of milk and them bookies. Snatch them gifts from under the tree and all of them stocking full of them goodies. Running with the set, but I ain't
softball out there? No, I got softball there. What's that doing?
What's that dodgeball team that movie?
Flintstones?
I don't know. The Average Joe, ain't that what they was called? Where's my stuff at? Hope y'all know what we talking about.
Pause.
Because I made it up today as you practice it. Pause.
My warm up.
Salon.
Pause. Huh?
Salon pause.
Bro, why you moving
why you moving that?
I had it perfect. It was already started.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
It's already recording.
That looks fine.
Are we both in it?
You didn't even start the show yet. Why does it matter?
I was literally it did. We was literally getting ready to start. And then you kicked the door in.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Are we both in it?
Yes.
If he moves over like an inch, will he be out of it?
You might want to check that one. That one's never right there, by the way. It's over by you.
Yeah, but if I move it, it's going to be in it.
No, it's not. How are you going to see the camera if you need to check to see if it's still running?
I just go over way low. Look at it. As long as it's not in that camera, that's all I care about. Hey, hello. I'm bringing in the light expertise.
I don't know, man. What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit?
Them the new chords. They're called Tangled.
Oh, shit. Bro.
But your stomach is going to be feeling mad crazy. You know? I could tell from the scent of that beef jerky. Your stomach going to feel crazy too, George, drinking that vitamin water. It's not used to something like that.
Yes, nutrients.
If there's anything this is, it's nutritious. It's probably the worst drink for you on the planet.
What is this nutrient stuff?
All right, let's get this over with so we can go home. Sneak this podcast supporters, listen up. You cop a pair of dope kicks every week. We're positive you've all grabbed, I don't know what came out last week.
Lance Mountains.
No, it didn't.
What are you talking about?
Lance Mountains didn't come out last week.
Friday.
These are Lance Mountains?
Yeah.
Man, I thought these were Costins.
No, these are Lance Mountains, fam.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Man, what?
Bam.
Them joints are fire with the brown on it. What? They came today, too.
They what?
They came today. Fam, them joints are fire with
Like
the brown
came today
on it.
and you weren't home, so I don't have my box.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But them joints are fire.
Okay, you've been a little wishy-washy
You're right.
on
And
that.
when he came in, I said them joints are fire. I said in pictures, them joints are trash. What?
Oh, by the way, huh?
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say no, they not.
No,
pictures,
you've
trash.
been on the line of like they kind of trash.
You right?
So don't.
Oh no, but not anymore. White laces, and that's canvas. It's hard canvas. It's not
Hard
like
canvas.
I thought it was like satin.
Pause.
I thought it was like khaki, like old
yes,
Navy khaki
pants.
I
Yes,
did.
Dockers
No, it's
material.
Dickies.
These are Carhartts.
These are like Dickies, yeah.
These are definitely Carhartts.
Okay,
They're Duluth.
thank you. Get the brand correct.
All right, so
Get
you
the
know
brand
you
correct.
need some new gear. Winter is here, and Minimal.la has everything you need to stay fly. Minimal.la has all the basics you need, ridiculously affordable prices. Use the code TSD. You can get an additional 10% off your order. It's impossible not to have seen Minimal tagged on your IG feed. Please believe, because sneakerheads and hype beasts are always pairing their pieces with the latest sneaker releases and get lots of love for them. From their signature denim, jeans, to their cargos, hoodies, outerwear, and accessories. To pull it all together, fashion forward, modern basics at a great price. Go to minimal.la minimal.la/sneak this to support the show. Minimal is able to provide high quality for a fraction of the price by cutting out traditional retailers. Check out their new collection that is dropped, and Sneak This listeners will receive 10% off using the code TSD at checkout. With over 350 products on the website, minimal.la has something for all listeners. Visit minimal.la/sneak this and use the code TSD10 at checkout. Items sell out quickly. That's spelled MNML.LASNEAKDIS. Code TSD.
Yes, D-I-C-K-S.
Yo, that joint is
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Yo, episode 185. Sneak This podcast. George, Greg back in the building. Ryan back in the building. Hey. Put him up. Been a while since we've all been in a room together. I think
George still has tiny bulls on his head.
Dang, still.
This is
you having that.
This is how much I like the Bulls. If I liked them a lot, the logo would be bigger.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, that all matters to you.
It grows like the Grinch's heart.
There's a switch on the inside of the hat. You could raise it
and light it up. I was watching this whole thing about the Saints, and I forgot how they used to be the Aints and used to wear the bags on their heads and all that. I forgot. It's been a while. I always think about how trash the Buccaneers and stuff were, and
two of the best teams in the league right now used to be the two worst franchises in the league: Saints, Patriots, by far.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's 100%.
Browns too, you know, they're the best team.
All right. Actually, the Browns at one point were a better franchise than the Patriots.
Oh yeah, that's a
Belichick went to the Browns when he wanted a job.
That's a fact.
He didn't go.
Yeah, no, but
Only reason he got the job with the Patriots is because they were terrible, and they were like, I mean, I guess Parcells was there too, but Parcells made him a little bit better. That was when they had like Terry Glenn in them.
Yeah, Bledsoe, and they lost to the Chargers.
I think they made the playoffs once or something.
Well, they got to the Super Bowl again too. Packers got washed. Yeah, they got washed. Favre
that
won
wasn't against.
No, Favre. That was only Favre's Super Bowl.
Oh,
Belichick. No, he wasn't there. It was Parcells. Yeah,
and now they're a storied franchise.
Storied. It is. It's true. 100%. There's a lot of history in Patriots football.
For anyone who's like grew up, who was born in the 90s or 80s, you know, late 80s, 90s, whatever, the Patriots are probably the best franchise of all time. But anyone older than that, it's still, to me, it's still the Patriots. Like, trash can, logo, center on the side of the helmet.
That logo was kind of fire.
Well, now people say that because it's throwback, but in those days that was associated with losing, just like the Buccaneer. Everyone loves that orange Buccaneer, but that was associated with L.
Nobody liked that Sherbert. Oh, nobody liked them Sherbert orange uniforms until
except for Greg.
Listen. The reason uniforms change is because people hate it. Like the D-backs uniform, everybody wants them to wear purple and teal again.
Yes,
but people hated
that, and that's why it changed.
They hated it.
Yes, that's why it changed.
No,
I thought it changed because they wanted to be more uniform with the Coyotes.
That's what I thought.
No,
are you
sure? They wanted to be more Arizona team. That's why they picked Sedona red. But also the fans hated it. Teams don't change colors if fans are buying the merch.
Diamondback stuff was always fire to me.
No. Now it is.
Oh, back then I always thought it was. Like I always thought that
when the new stuff's trash.
Yeah, the new
trash is strong.
Well, Nike has MLB this year, next year, first year with Nike. So I don't know.
I don't even know why the jerseys look better with a swoosh on it.
I don't think it's that. Nike's fonts and stuff look better.
What?
They look better.
I mean, I already have Nike stuff.
What are you talking
about?
Not
a baseball jersey?
Yeah, not a jersey, but
Nike's never sponsored baseball before.
Yeah, but I have like Nike Indian shirts.
Man, what does that even mean?
He got the cleats that we all copped, the Mike Trouts.
Yeah.
He got every single Jordan cleat ever released.
Facts.
So, Turkey was lit.
What that has to do with so the softball team is dissolved, right?
Next year.
It's coming back.
2020, we're bringing it back.
You've been saying that
Be
for
ready.
30 years
now. If it comes back, I want in.
Let's go.
I know Phil ruined it that year, but...
Oh, Phil don't listen to this.
That was the last year.
Phil ruined it.
Bro, that was the last year. Y'all came back. He was like, that's it. I was like, dang, what happened?
I was like, man, we can't even keep...
His company went into bankruptcy.
I said, if we can't even keep the ball in the field of play, we ain't playing no more, bro.
Yeah. One throw did it. The franchise.
It was in slow motion. It was about his
Now, if you would have hit like a G-Wagon or something when he threw it, okay, and you had to pay for it, okay. That joint went across
G-Wagon
the
hit a
street.
Ferrari?
Yeah.
And then it spun to a Lambo?
Exactly. And then he hit and ran over a dog.
Yeah,
If you would have got a story where he ran over a dog with Phil's throw, Phil might be dead at this point.
crashed through the VA hospital and everything.
That hospital's kind of scary. You know? I don't know if that's a VA, is it?
Yeah, that is the VA
No,
hospital.
I think that's like the.
it's the VA.
Don't say it. I know what you're thinking. Don't say it. I think that's what it is.
No, it's not. It's the VA.
Don't say it.
It's the VA because I had some employees had to go there. It's
No,
the VA.
no, it's not.
At least it used to be then.
It's for.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's the VA. No, it's not.
It is. I
It
know what you're
can't
talking
be.
about. Don't say it.
No, one time the window was open and I heard somebody in there yelling like Vietnam.
Yes.
No,
I heard
You,
that.
you heard him say, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Super loud.
They might have been screaming the war of 1812, but not Vietnam.
Pickups.
Pickups.
Oh, we'll wait for you because I want to hear the you cop. Bro,
Why?
he sold a
'Cause
lot of
you got
Jordan
a list?
Lows for a grip.
I mean, when you keep stuff DS for that long, what do you expect?
I wish I would have kept some more DS, man.
You got 12 pairs of black reds, don't you?
No, I only got 3, but I wore all of them.
Only.
I wore them all
Why?
because I didn't feel like reaching on the top of the shelf to get the other ones.
Bro, so you wore all of them like 1 or 2 times?
You're a psychopath. Huh?
I could probably clean the bottom of one. One's covered in glitter though, but the glitter don't matter. You can wipe that off.
Strip club.
Yeah.
Only one I got.
Strip club pair, golf pair. That's how you list them.
It was one of the Jaguars. Pickups.
That place. You want to talk about low class or whatever.
Yes, thank you very much. I ain't never been in a Band-Aid.
No
I would
offense to
imagine
any of the
Band-Aids
listeners
has
who
to
worship
be
that
the
place.
worst. Band-Aids is the only strip club I've ever like. It's like in a parking lot, but it's still a standalone.
But it's on east of Central, though. So
And it's across the street from that chicken abandoned gas station joint, ain't it? Yeah.
or somewhere over there.
And
It's
they
somewhere over there.
employ very pregnant people.
All right. Anybody got any pickups? I only got Lance Mountains. Now I found out they're Lance Mountains. I thought they were Costin still.
You knew they were like,
No, I didn't. Somebody had texted me like, fam, did you get the Lance Mountains? I was like, Lance Mountains? I was like, them suck. Lance Mountains is Lance Mountains? I'm fired up now. I got a pair of Lance Mountains, B. I never had a pair of Lance Mountains. Got a pair of Lance Mountains. I got a pair of Lance Mountains.
What does that even mean?
I don't know because I didn't care for the other Lance Mountains. Those ones sucked, dude.
They didn't suck.
They sucked, dude.
You like the black ones when they came out.
They were better than the white ones.
The green and like silver.
better
than
no,
Lance Mountains, I
those
guess.
suck. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Those suck.
Those don't suck. They're
Yeah,
sick.
they do.
They
I
just
had
crease
all
you
of
easy.
them. They suck.
In person, they're
The
better.
leather on those sucks too. The other ones, the leather is nice and the shoe is nice.
Only the black ones.
No, they both are.
That white one is.
I mean, the white one's fine, but like,
Don't you get the white ones?
Okay, now
I got both. I just sold the white
yes,
ones.
there's too much white on it. No racist, but both the shoes are nice. Now I get paid too much for them, even though I got them from a retail store, but I still was able to sell them and make a decent amount of
Is
money.
that store still in business?
I have no idea. He asked me
I
that.
keep telling them to hit them up.
Yeah, SB's
Well,
are
I
back.
don't need to now.
What's the store called?
Alumni.
Forever 21.
How what it's called?
LL Bean.
Forever Wisconsin. It was in Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Forever top 10.
was
Can't
called-
win. Can't get in the playoff. You want
was
to talk?
called
I mean,
structure.
I get.
You want to talk about use somebody? You use that cat.
No, that's not true.
Because he was really trying to be your friend. He would tell us about how you know people in Scottsdale.
He was
trying to
sending
really
you
kick
full
it.
size runs
Definitely not true.
before the show existed.
And he sent you shirts.
No, I bought a shirt
Oh.
to show respect for him giving me this deal.
That's back in the day when you used to
Just
just have
love
to,
for no reason.
You had to spend money just to keep the plug happy. Like, I'm gonna have a couple hats and shirts.
That's where my favorite,
If you
second
don't-
favorite pair of SBs came from.
If you don't sell merch as a retailer like that, you're not gonna stay in business. That's why Manor is gonna last forever because everyone loves their shirts and hats.
Wait, hold on. Second pair of SBs, what?
My second favorite pair of SBs came from that place.
And what was that?
Ugly Christmas sweaters, gray.
Oh, okay, them was fire. I thought you were about to say Concords.
Oh,
No, those came from
bad.
Martini Skating Snow. They went out of business like 2 weeks ago. I got an email, but they actually went out of business, not like that hat business that's been going out of business since we started the podcast.
What's that hat store? Cranium Fitted.
Cranium Fitted.
Cranium Fitted's been going
Hey,
out since they
guys.
opened the doors.
We're going out of business still.
But them hats was 70% off. You know how many hats we copped off
except
there?
they never add new stuff.
I bought a collection.
Bro.
Like, we bought every single 47
They should make
off there.
shirts that say going out of business since September 2016.
I'm sure you can find those in a lot of places. Every store in New York says that. Like on Canal Street and some of those like bodega type stores, they all say that going out of business. That's the name of the store. It's not even a sale. That's the name of the store.
Going out of business sale, 80% off.
Shout out to everybody who listens, subscribe, likes, listen, plays, comments, all that stuff and all that. Appreciate everybody who bought the hats, sold out. That was very nice of you guys. I still baffles me.
All right, you make it more. That's the question.
Yeah, I guess in February, bro. I can't believe. No, I'm joking. People already got them.
What do you mean in February? Well, now.
It takes 5 weeks.
Oh, you ordered it though.
No. I gotta think about it. I still gotta think.
Why?
I don't know, man. I gotta do some thinking, B.
Don't make another color. There's people that want
I'm not gonna make another color. I make another color.
Well, no, there'll be another color after.
I don't know, but appreciate everybody who bought.
Now it's a brand. I don't know. I don't know if you knew that.
I mean, I had to tell so many people, like, oh man, I'm sorry, they're gone. Oh, I'm sorry, it's sold out. Like, I had to take the one I gave my own son back. I said, I gotta get that back, B. He didn't wear it yet, so I thought I gotta get that back. Had to sell it, dude. Gone. Huh? Well, you know how hard it is shipping boxes and stuff?
It's not hard at all.
Well, it's very hard, dude, because you gotta keep that stuff organized. And I hand wrote notes. I told everybody to slap themselves in half for the holidays.
Products in every box.
You're right, but I wrote everybody personal.
And you should have put it in tissue paper.
You write a note,
wrong with
and then I got a copy machine at the office. You bring it. I'm making a copy.
I personalized them.
No, just hand signature at the end.
I said, yo, slap yourself in half for the holidays. And I ran out of stickers. I thought I had more than the amount of stickers.
King Disney made that video. Open the box. It was just a hat.
Like, no, you didn't got the note.
No, I'm just saying you didn't put like no in tissue paper or nothing.
Hell, you know what? I had nothing.
You know, tissue paper.
Target.
500. Yeah, 500 slab is probably like $2.
Bam. I don't know.
500 pieces.
It's a learning process. Huh? So I don't know. And then like
you should already have the order for the next one in.
I found some extra ones and sold those in like 1 second. I was like, oh, I got 2 more. Gone. I was like, well, that's that.
Wait, what?
I had found 2 more that I had. I didn't realize I had them. I was like, what the heck? And sold them in like 2 seconds. So sold those too. So
yes, you
appreciate everybody. That's nice. It makes you feel good that somebody like listens to the show that much to where they'll buy a hat and support the show. And
well, it helps when you make something that's wearable. There's a lot of people that make stuff. Kanye is still out here making stuff that's not wearable. All right,
okay, he's a freak.
Okay, you aren't allowed to have an opinion on Kanye.
Hey, shout out to the homie Manny Fresher on Instagram. He said that Yeezy book cost $1,000, over $1,000. That book of Yeezy.
What do you mean?
It's like a book of Yeezy, like a Bible, and it says book of Yeezy, like Genesis.
But I mean, it's just a book of the pictures of all the shoes, or what?
No, it's like real like scriptures and stuff.
Oh my god!
And it's $1,800. Look,
is it reselling for $3,600? Because
look at this. This thing. I
don't think I want to look at it. If you just merely look at the cover, you probably
it's his own book Bible. That's a used price.
You probably get influenced if you look at it.
And $3.99 shipping. At least shipping is reasonable.
Cats that charge shipping was something that's like $2,000 makes no sense.
Oh my god!
Like I always see them cats on Twitter be selling like what's an expensive shoe right now? Like
Dior ones.
Okay. Can we go back to the past or something that's not even out yet?
Art
like,
Basel.
Sure. If you sell like pink Jordan 1 Art Basels and they'd be like plus fee and shipping. Like, man, what? You making like $6,000 on that shoe. What do you mean plus fee and shipping?
Anytime you ever made like over $300, I've never charged shipping and nothing like that ever.
I don't get it. Like,
I can't.
I understand humans are greedy, but when you making $6,000 on a shoe, like, why? What do you? Like, Semple that's just nickel and diamond somebody. Of course he would. He's a thought. That's why.
And I'd actually charge like $8 more than shipping was just to have a burger.
And that's why you still be getting them crazy response on eBay. You need to stay off eBay. You need to stay off eBay. You're the only person still on eBay.
You're an actual jerk.
You're the only person still on eBay. That's no joke.
He said, I just got a job at T-Mobile and these match my uniform.
I will say though, even over the years, all the shoes we've ever sold, eBay's responses from people have always been the greatest.
All those Jordan golf shoes apparently sell on eBay like double what they sell on StockX and GOAT because the people buying don't know StockX and GOAT exist. It's like like old golfers. Yeah.
Did y'all see those new golfing shoes? Them joints are fire. They're like camo and it's a collab. I saw them on GOAT.
See the ones I bought? I sent our group chat.
Oh yeah, I did see those. We gotta go golfing.
$40.
How many times did I say golfing this 2020?
We said we're going at least 5 times, right?
5 times.
5 times 2020. That's Greg and I's resolution to go golfing 5 times.
And mine, and also only spend $3,000 on sneakers. So
and no secret credit cards.
Credit card fraud is different.
You going golfing too? You don't even golf no more.
2020
With us?
Yeah, probably.
Phil can't come though.
Nah,
Oh, he can come actually.
Phil
We
can
need a fourth. You could ride in his card, I
I
guess.
like Phil. That's the homie though. Hater, no. And you quit hating on other places too in Arizona. Though. You better stop hating, because you super hating.
Oh,
I don't need explanation.
Every
day.
Talking about that.
So what? But you hate him.
Talking about merch and hats and stuff, I seen Jeremy at the bar and he had that hat on that looked like Washington Nationals. I didn't tell you the story, so he knows Howie Kendrick. Oh, you knew the story? Oh, all right.
He was telling it in the
We
store.
didn't talk about it
Well,
on here. So.
He was telling
He said
Rico.
he called him and was like, "Hey, this is Howard." I was like, "Howard, man, what?
Yeah.
Howard the Duck?"
He said he was like gonna come in town and bring the trophy or something too, or something.
I didn't hear all that.
Well, they told Rico that. I was just eavesdropping. I wasn't paying no attention. So, I don't chit chat like that. I can't. Though. I try.
Rico's an actual man or family. He's
When
a family member.
He goes running with the club. When I saw Jeremy, I told him, "Oh man, I'm glad to see you." I don't think I've ever said it to anybody ever in my entire life. I don't even know why I said that, and I still feel weird about it. You know how long ago that was? I don't chit chat like that.
Wait, what happened?
When I saw him, I said, "Oh man, what's going on, man? It's great to see you." I like Jeremy a lot, but I have no idea why I said that. I never said that to anybody, and I still bother.
You never
me.
say it's great to see you to anybody?
Never. I don't know why. I've been driving and I'm like, man, why did I say that? Huh? It's corny. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyways, appreciate everybody.
What?
What pickups you got,
You must be
George?
changing as you get older, because the other day you said something about feelings, and I said you still always say you don't have feelings, but now you do.
I
Apparently.
don't. As I get older, my feelings do
Kids
start changing,
change,
bro.
Yeah, so you said
Kids
something
change
hurt your
you.
feelings.
Bro,
Nah.
you have kids and you start having feelings, it's going to be wild.
Right.
The George have feelings.
That's wild.
I think I'd leave. I think I don't know.
I don't care about anything.
I don't know what feelings mean. Anytime I see George act different than angry, I'm like. Even at his wedding, when he was hyped, I was like, me and Semple were like, yo.
What's wrong with George?
He was
I mean,
hyped.
presumably you only get married once. So
I know, but it threw us for a loop. You was like, everybody to the dance floor. And me and Semple were like,
What the?
I was like, what?
You thought the wedding was gonna be like the podcast.
I don't know.
He's gonna be exactly the same.
I was just like, oh, shoot. I was like,
He was like leading the fucking
yeah.
slide and shit.
You was like hyped. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
no,
that's
it
crazy.
wasn't all that. That's what the DJ was for.
They were doing like
He was
the
doing everything.
what's that conga line? George in the front of it. Like
The
this.
line, yes. What the Playboy bunnies do?
Yeah,
The
they
same
kick out
thing. Sweep. Pickups, George. You gave pickups.
Those whatever.
Lance Mountain.
I say Costin
okay.
too. Those. What else did I buy?
Did you buy Biotex? I'm mad I didn't buy him now.
Couldn't get them. I lost everywhere.
I haven't seen a whack picture yet
Okay,
of
well-
anybody wearing those.
There was no chance to buy them anywhere except maybe sneakers or Undefeated. I guess I had no idea they would sit there.
They sold out those things already, didn't they?
No, you can at least try.
Oh yeah. I didn't
So
even
what
try.
I'm saying is like.
Like I could have, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
I know, but you were like, you disappointed you didn't buy them. It wasn't really like no opportunity to buy them because only sneakers came out with them and then some boutique stores. And Kith, I've had it in the cart immediately. Went to the checkout, gone. And Kith had 94 pairs or something like that.
Why are Biotex like the one? Biotex used to be at
Well,
Journeys.
I mean, the resale price right now is back. Like, I mean, it's still too much for that shoe, but it's back down under 200 at least.
It's
so
like 140,
maybe
160.
No, it's more than that.
For Biotex right now? For
But
this version?
retail was like
So-
130, 135 out the door. So.
Well, yeah,
was retail?
120 on the
Retail was
top.
120 plus that. 120, yeah, 120 plus that. So like 132. I
They're
think.
200 in size 12. So your size can't be cheaper than mine. It's like a Jordan or a Dunk or whatever. The smaller sizes normally go more.
I thought Biotex was so whack when they originally came out when we were younger or whatever.
I think for me it's because obviously Jordan 1 lows. Then they released those 3 Jordan 1, the 3 SB Jordan 1 lows lately, and then they're releasing all these fat Jordan 1s, and so I hate those. So I'm like, anything with the regular dunk shape that doesn't have a fat tongue, I'm try to buy it.
And you got last year's too? Or the other year it came out?
I think it was
2012?
okay. 15 or something. I don't think
Was it 15 or 12?
Oh, couldn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Not 2012. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. It was somewhat recent.
What was the first? 2002?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Skatehead on
He had the OG pair, like a sample, I think.
what you talking about?
A skate. Maybe not. Maybe it's a different shoe.
Sample. What are you talking about?
Oh, he was selling a sample something on Instagram.
He has a bunch of those
Oh, really? Oh.
dunks from that. Well, yes. But I'm saying he's on sneakers.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Talked about
I haven't looked at it yet. I just saw it, sent a picture to him, and was like, man, look at you, a celeb.
He said he lost on sneakers. I was like,
Losing on the app you sitting on is funny.
Yeah, I was like, I hope they gave you some, at least one pair, maybe two, to be on there. I'm like, what do you mean you lost on sneakers?
I'm going to tell you, Skate's the homie, but he should have wore a hat.
Man, that's messed up.
That's the homie.
No comment. No comment.
Skate's the homie. He knows what's up.
No comment.
All right, Semple. Pickups.
Pickups.
Oh,
What
I
you
got what the fours.
Oh, you keeping them though?
I've got two pairs, a 13 and 12. I sold the 13. I still have the 12.
You think they fit funny?
Mine fits fine.
You think they're like? Do they feel like more bulky?
You say this an awful lot about shoes.
I think I put the white cement on after I put that one on. I think it fits better than the white cement. I don't know if that's because of leather.
Like I put it on to wear it, and it just felt like
What size you get?
like fat 9.5.
the leather is
It felt
better in the
bulky.
smaller sizes than the one I saw.
The materials are great.
The one I saw
Phenomenal.
in
Yeah.
House of Hoops, which was like influenced me to get it, was in my head at least way better than the one I got. The one I got's all right, but I think that's how it is. Like the bigger sizes tend to not be made as well. I don't know. It's weird. Because the one I saw in House of Hoops was like a 9.5.
Yeah, it was sitting on that table. Like it was pretty small, and that joint was clean. I want them joints, and I probably should have bought them every time you sent them links for the cheap pairs.
Yeah, I
but
got them 30% off or 20% off or something.
I tell you, every time I put on fours, black fours, man, I just don't understand how people wear those. I'm sorry, this black four is something's wrong with it. It's not right. It's not right. Like it's like
What are you talking about?
the black cement fours.
They look
the
fake.
ones. Like yeah, they don't look. They look
They
fake.
don't look real.
Like
They don't look right.
They don't like come to the right height on your ankle. Like it's weird. I look down. I'm like, ugh, these joints are whack. Like I'll put them on, take them off immediately. I think I'm gonna have to turn them in like just beaters, like whatever, because they suck. They don't suck, but
Where were you trying to wear them to?
I mean, I was trying to wear them out, like
Date night.
a fit. I wasn't going to date night, but it was a
We'll see
fit.
it when
I had
he cuts 'em
ironed. I had ironed something. Like I was going to wear them out, but they didn't fit
put
right.
creases in
Parent
it?
teacher conference.
Putting creases is crazy. Yes. They used to put so many creases everywhere. They used to put creases in the shirt, like down the arm sleeve. It used to be creased up.
Yes, dicky shirt.
I remember one time I took to the cleaners and told them heavy starch and creased my jeans. They were so stiff, I had to put them in the bathtub and let them soak, then put them in the dryer. No joke.
That's what people used to do. Stand them up in the
used to
corner
stand
and see
against
if
the wall.
enough starch.
I was wearing a Nate Archibald Sacramento Kings throwback in the stiffest jeans of all time. I look like a scarecrow. I look like the shortest scarecrow of all time with the biggest jersey ever. Semple, what you got?
Lance Mountains.
How many pairs?
Biotechs.
How many pairs?
2-2.
2 for 2.
I told you. Double up. Ask questions later.
That sucks, man. I want Biotex now.
Look at you.
Y'all should have came to
Yell at
Undefeated.
me.
It was a party, bro.
Yeah, right. I was talking about it on that episode when we were talking about it coming out. I said I wanted it, but it wasn't possible to get.
Dang.
It was a party, bro.
They're not that much. You can buy them. I mean, you say 180, 200.
Yeah,
is
but here in Semple
price
get
similar.
2 of late year
You
highs.
didn't get them both from Undefeated, did you? They let you buy 2 9.5s.
Well, you had to get back in line. They must have had like 40 or 50 pairs because I was 23rd in line, and everybody that went in line got the 2 sizes they wanted. So, well, everybody started like because they got 4 all the way up.
What time did you get there at?
What time? At 10:45. I was wait outside 15 minutes. I got there at 10:45. They opened at 11
They released on weekend or no? Released during the week, right?
yesterday, or not yesterday.
Oh well, that's
Dang,
why.
you got there that late and still got
Monday.
them?
What's today? Wednesday? Monday. They released Monday. Yeah, I got there like 10. I had a meeting, so I left my office at 10:35. I got there like 10:40, 10:45.
What else you got?
People were camped out.
They were casting over
Probably.
there from like overnight.
They
don't know why.
tripping.
They got like size 4s. I was like, okay.
Those hit for a lot? A 4?
I haven't looked.
don't know
I just
either.
only
Everybody
looked at size
like
12.
I was like, because I went up and I was like, hey, like, do you think there'll be a 9.5 left? And they were like, yeah, there probably should be. It's like everybody's buying 4s, 5s, 5.5, 6, 7. I was like, okay.
I can't believe you sold them shadows for that much money.
What?
Shadow lows.
280.
Oh, yeah, but I told you in the small, like 9.5 and below. 9.5 is the last size where the prices are super high, and then as you go down, prices get higher. As you go up, prices trash.
It used to be the other way around back in the day. A 12, 13?
Not even back in the day, like 4 years before the China market or Asian market or whatever kicked off with all these small sizes. It was like that's how it was.
Homies be like, "Yo, can you give me a 13?" I'm like, "Got you." Like, "Yeah, sure. You know what? I got you." Back in the day, they might get 2. They might get 3. Now anybody at 12, 13, I'd be like, "Yo, you say you need 1? How many? 1, 2? I got you." Like that.
But it's only in like Jordan 1s and Dunks and whatever else. Everything else. No, it's not everything. Everything else is. Well, Yeezys is like that. Small sizes, like girl sizes in 350s, like 5.5, 6, 5. Those are all high through like 7.5, 8, 8.5. But Jordans, like the 11s, bigger sizes are the ones that go higher. 13, 12, 12.5, whatever, anything like that's going higher than little small sizes.
What else you got?
Cop the greatest 12 of all time. Grade 12.
And them joints are fire.
You had no business.
They're not even. They're not
that on your foot. Yeah, he took a picture of that Viotex on, and then changed just to put those on. Like, what are you doing?
The 12s are fire. They're not better than the original grade 12s. No, they're not even close to being better than Flint grade 12s.
It's unnecessary. What's the difference between that and what the 4s? Just wear what the 4s or
what's the difference? The one's a 4, one's a 12. It's about 10-year gap.
But what do you need it for?
Adversity.
Adversity. You mean diversity?
Diversity.
No, I don't.
Diversity.
I don't ask him what do you need it for. I already know the answer. We're just gonna start going through memes like what's that meme I sent the other day when he was like, I need this or I got that. Like, yes, we know.
Oh, we already know. Simple buys everything.
Yeah, but I sent the other one that said Ben had new or something like that.
I bought
a meme every time now for Simple. We already know.
Oh, I bought Court Purple ones.
Oh, really?
The actual OG one or the low?
No, the OG one, $280.
I don't know how you got it for that price.
I mean, it can't be that
Somebody
much.
else's foot must have been in it. Yes, eBay.
They knew?
Fakes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Live.
And I bought the.
It's all right. I would buy it if it came out on a low. I'm not buying it in a high.
What?
Court Purple.
They have them at Foot Locker.
Huh?
They have a Foot Locker.
Man, what?
He talking about the lows. He talking about the fat lows.
I don't want to wear fat lows, fam.
They're not too bad.
They're not too bad.
They suck.
They don't suck that much.
The shape sucks completely compared to.
See, I would have kept any of the fat lows that I copped, the whatever they are. There's lows. I would have if none of these costumes and stuff had started coming out.
No.
Yeah, because I had those before those, and I was like, oh, getting rid of these. Now the actual OG cuts are coming out. What the heck am I going to keep these for?
Yeah.
I wish I would have bought. What we should have did is buy 2 of the blue, 2 of the Carolina, and
Y'all didn't do that?
I had 2 of them.
No.
I had 2.
Told you to double and ask questions later.
Had to.
Always.
you said that yesterday.
We didn't have an opportunity to buy 2 Carolinas. I mean, you could try on sneakers, but they didn't release on the like all the boutique stores didn't release them online like they did with the blue with the red.
No. Carolinas, I had paid $200 a pair for.
Yeah, those were all raffles at every store. I'm dead serious.
No, I'm saying I don't know if I couldn't have got 2.
If you have a hookup, yeah, then yeah, maybe. But what I'm saying is, like, it was impossible on the monitor for Carolinas. I tried. I think it was only 2 stores that released them, like Undefeated, Kith, maybe.
Oh.
Those blues
But
sat
the
for
blue
like
with
a
the
few
red
days.
Jumpman, nah, not when I got them.
That's when I was in Italy. I called some store in. like
in
a
Venice?
brick and mortar, maybe it did, but online when people released them, they flew.
So they sat in Venice.
Yeah. No, I called
Well,
some
that's
store in
where
Florida.
people should get stuff because stuff like that still hasn't.
It was
hit
like
Europe.
3 in the morning. I was waiting. I was waiting to call him. Like 3 in the morning in Italy. I was like, yo, I'm calling long distance, bro. I don't got much time.
Hurry up.
It's $4 a minute plus shipping, bro.
God,
You got these?
What else you got? That's it?
I think so. Oh, I bought those 3M Jordan ones too.
Which ones?
The Fearless ones.
Fearless ones.
Yeah,
What
the
is
Zoom
that?
Fearless, the 3M.
Oh, that's 3M?
I think so. I haven't got them yet.
They go. They 2 3M-ish or whatever. Like they purplish and blue. They're iridescent. That's what they are. They 3M iridescent. That's what they are.
I like them better now. I'm glad I bought them.
I like them better now. You made that mistake when you bought them antique ones. Them antique ones, they looked better in hand, but them joints, woo, them is whack.
You might be right.
It might be one of the wackest ones of all time. And you bought 5.
I don't know if I have one. I paid too much. So I paid like $250 for it.
So you couldn't wait.
Dude, do you know how much we pay for PSNY 12s?
What are PSNY 12s? Oh yeah. We pay retail. What are you talking about?
But do you know how much it was?
What was it?
If you had to guess right now, how much? Because I looked the other day because I'm selling mine, and I was like, really? How much do you think we paid? I would have thought we paid like $270.
What did we pay? It was like
$330.
That wasn't retail on those.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
That's impossible.
I'll show
There's
you.
no way.
I didn't believe it either.
I kept and wore those a grip of times. I know I didn't pay $330 for something and wore those a bunch of times. So there's
You wore
no
them to
way.
the gym.
I might have.
You wore them to the gym.
Well, I can tell you what they weren't. They weren't 180 or what 200 because they were.
They're probably
full
220.
suede.
There is no way. And they were PSN.
They were 300 plus tax.
And they were shipped. That's impossible. There is absolutely no way I paid that much and wore them.
Simple got this Jesus on his phone. Why you got that Jesus on there? No,
Oh, that's from the Vatican. I didn't know what to do with it. I felt like a jerk throwing it away.
you back in the United States of America now, fam.
I couldn't throw it away, bro.
Jesus, so your fingers touch
That's
it
like when
every
you used
time.
to get the little green Bibles. I'm like, God dang it! Like it says purchased, but it don't have no price on here. There's no way we paid $330.
Oh, he definitely paid. I couldn't believe it either.
No way.
I'm telling you. Where did I see it at?
What comes out this week, George? You could take that Jesus off. That's a little scary. I thought it was Supreme.
Yeah.
Anything I see like that, I just think it's Supreme.
DC Comics.
Nope.
Chinatown Market.
Chinatown
Converse.
Market is-
Simple's copping.
I thought those already came out. The Batman ones?
He wears everything
Yeah,
Converse.
they're not out yet.
I thought they came out.
Tomorrow.
Converse are fire.
He wears
CDG
everything
dude.
Converse. So it was loser.
Oh, CDG Converse are fire. You
All
like those.
Converse.
No,
are fire.
he wears every Converse only.
You've been
That's all he
saying
wears.
that, but I haven't seen. When are you seeing this?
On story, everyone, social media every day.
I thought he got on Jordan 1 lows. I thought maybe I was going to the bar or something.
No, that's why I was shocked when he had 12s on. Like, what are you doing wearing 12s right now?
We paid that much for these?
I didn't get them. I don't know. I have no idea. Off-white Waffle Racer women's 3 colors.
That might be the most expensive shoe ever sold on Sneakers app. $320? There's never been a sneaker on Sneakers app that much money.
Oh, the other
Tell
ones.
you,
The
fam.
fucking zzz,
Oh yeah.
Hyper Doubts.
Those come out this week too.
I think it's
couldn't
two
believe
different.
that
It's either 2 different shoes
That's
or one shoe. The
crazy.
Kawhi City of Angels comes out.
Wearing those.
People care about that shoe for some reason.
Yeah, you see how much they already are?
Oh, the City of Angel one is?
Yeah. Like $298.
I didn't tell you I got that Kawhi on what you call it?
The
and
gold?
Sold it for like the white and gold one. I think I got it for like
I coulda got those, too.
140. Well, it was because of the size I had. I got a 12 and a half. Oh. So I paid retail and I think I sold it for like $390 or something like
And
that.
you didn't put that money back into the sneakers?
God.
Man.
I could have bought them white and gold and I
Take
was
a
like,
bath.
I took it out. I took it out my cart. I removed it so someone else could get it.
All right. It was an easy buy too. I was
It was.
shocked how easy I was able to.
I thought like, oh well, since Shoe Palace had some pairs coming out, they came out at Shoe Palace too.
Well, they had a bunch of like different colorways that came out, but
Yeah, it was
Shoe
like
Palace
3.
didn't get anything bigger than a 12, I don't think.
Oh.
Or either that or they got like 12, 13, and that was it. They didn't get 12 and a half, 13. If you look on New Balance website, when Kawhis come out, they have like up to like 17 and a half with all half sizes.
New
I
Balance.
didn't even know y'all made that.
Oh, New Balance makes up to 18 almost everything.
Yeah, but I'm saying they made like 15 and a half, 16 and a half, 14 and a half.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
17 and a half. Like,
That's
I
American.
understand
That's
making the
American made,
full
though.
size big thing, but only what?
American made. What else come out?
End collab on the 997 New Balance.
Those suck. Enrico would say, no, you know why they suck?
I mean, I don't know, suck, but they're just.
Nah, you know why they suck?
it's
Because
not
they're
worth-
modeled after a Persian rug, but it's just the colors of a Persian rug. A Persian rug has the most patterns of all time in a rug, and you didn't put that on the shoe?
Yeah,
Stop it.
They're it's unnecessary. No one cares. They don't know if they suck. Like if someone gave it to you, you would find out like something that sucks. You can't even figure out a way to how to wear it. Do you figure out a way how to wear those? But I'm not paying for them.
If something I think sucks, I'm donating it. Or giving it away to somebody.
Yeezy Boost greens. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Yisrael, whatever. Yisrael.
It's like Israel. It's like some
is that
weird
what it is?
stuff.
I didn't
I'm
even
not
think about
messing with it. I don't mess with Yeezy anyway, but man, he's doing too much stuff, man. He out here dressed like
He's been doing too
a
much.
pinball. But he look crazy.
Yeah, he dressed like that women's Air Force One that's coming out.
Oh, he looks scary. Well, we need to. I'm telling y'all,
He's just
we need to
getting ready
watch
for the
out.
new election, his president. Though.
Nah, he's getting ready for like something bigger. I told somebody, I said, yo, he got some plans. He has plans up his sleeve.
Are there any comments? Are there any comments?
Them
coming, bro?
videos from Jersey
Any
City.
comments coming by the Zoom?
I think he's waiting for
Them
something.
videos from Jersey City. All them gunshots. Did you listen to that video?
No.
Oh, today?
Happened yesterday.
Oh, the bodega.
I was like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
what?
that was crazy. I said that to you. Yeah, that was
No,
crazy.
you didn't.
Oh, I said to somebody. I thought I put that in the thread.
Somebody was like, this sounds like a war zone. And I see a bunch of people standing out on the street corner. I'm like, why do you say that, man? There's little actual war zones around the world right now. And I clicked the video and I was like,
Oh, yeah, dude. He was like,
it sounds like a war zone. It doesn't look like a war zone. Because in like Baghdad or whatever, it's not people just chilling on the corner like this.
Yeah,
Like,
but see, that's-
damn, son, that's crazy.
It's Tuesday. Over
Yes.
there. They're like, yo.
Jordan 11, Black Reds, playoffs, whatever you want to call them. I refuse to say that other word. You know me, I'm an old man, so.
You got on a bread Bulls hat right now.
That's true. It's facts.
That Windy City smoke coming out of his nose is so whack, dude. I've never understood that hat. I like the Bulls, but I never
You should
understood why they
color
started
it
making
in.
them Windy City ones.
The logo?
Is that like an OG Bulls logo thing?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's got to be like a retro thing or something. Because I don't understand why they thought, like, let's put smoke out of his nose and put Windy City in it.
I'm just angry that 47 brand doesn't make center field hats anymore. I search them online.
They do only dad ones, though.
Yeah, they make a couple like that. Well, that was what that Bo Jackson hat that I showed you was. I think. You still angry about that?
It's not Bo Jackson, no. I was like, that look like me.
All right.
It's the worst hat of all time.
I don't think there's really anything else out coming.
Hyper Adaparachis.
Oh, Yeezy Slate comes out on Monday, I think.
Wave runner
Basketball or
thingy.
whatever it is. Not the actual basketball shoe, but the high 500.
The blue ones?
Oh.
Don't those aliens come out again, too?
They are, but
weekend?
not this week, I don't think.
You don't got those yet, right?
Oh, and then
I gotta see those in
dope.
person.
Israel,
Yo, fire,
Israel Reflectives come out too. Whatever like I said, I don't know how to pronounce it. You said it's supposed to be Yisrael, like Israel. So
That's what I took
call
it as.
Yeezy Israel.
I was like, look at him.
Israel.
I ain't with it. He's a
I don't got
weird
no time
person.
for
Y'all copping. That's it. Pickups. And you know what?
Pretty much.
Simple. If I asked you, well, I guess Simple's probably the wrong person. I know what Simple's gonna say. Are Mags a top 10 sneaker of the decade? Mags.
No.
What, man? What?
See, I think the problem that we had on that.
How? You think they are?
Listen.
Whoa.
Hold on.
You think they are?
We have sneakers
yeah.
that come out
yeah.
that lace themselves now regularly. Like they come out like once every 2 months now. That's very important. We're talking about technology.
Every
that didn't
time you
exist.
argue a sneaker not being something, it's because
These
we didn't have
animal-
access to it.
these
We couldn't have got
animal pack
it. We couldn't
threes
even
are
got it. We tried to get it.
890.
No, but now
right.
we
That's what I
can't.
said.
No, but now we have the access to what we really want of it. The shoe itself isn't fire, but the fact that it laced itself and stuff, that was a fire. We now have shoes that come out every.
See, that's
How
the
many
problem.
pairs of Zoom BB Hyper Adapts do you have?
none, but I
How many
tried
of the
them
Hyper
all.
Adapts? Yeah.
0, but
You
I
can
tried.
cop right now on goat.com/sneakdisk.
I can't. No, too expensive. I ain't paying for it. But them joints are
And they're
fire.
under retail.
In the Hirachis, you can't say the Hirachis
Oh,
are fire.
I need these, by the way. So I'm gonna need you to tell them.
Oh, I need those too.
What? Y'all like those?
It's not about liking it. It's just about
The
like,
culture.
I mean, if I'm gonna buy an SB, I might as well buy that.
Chester, you yelled that. But that was.
Yes, the wind ate you.
I don't understand what you want that. You made such a.
I have no idea either, but that's how I do.
So whack, though, because you made such an argument.
Yeah.
You made such an argument about fat tongues, but now you like, yo, let me get the cop those FB. Let me
You
get
gonna go undefeated?
I'm
Camp
gonna
out?
think about
He
it.
said he wouldn't keep Tiffany Lowe's if they retroed.
You're lying.
I didn't say that.
Oh man, ow!
You asked me what I cop, and I said yes.
No, you're gonna give him cardiac arrest.
You said you wouldn't
Yes.
keep them though. That's exactly what you told me.
Nah, that's not true.
And I said if you didn't keep those, I said I have a major problem with that. If you didn't keep Tiffany Lowe's, that's a one.
That's not true.
All right. I told you that when you said oh, I definitely need skunks, and I said so you'd want skunks, but you wouldn't want Tiffany Lowe's, which have been your grail since I've met you. And then all of a sudden you like, oh, I need skunks though. Now you want ray guns. I don't
didn't
even
say-
ray guns.
I didn't say I wouldn't keep those. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, going back to what you arguing with him about, the problem about the list is everyone has a different reason why they would make a top 10. Some people just make the 10 fire shoes of the decade, which is completely fine. You made a 10 like most highest impact shoes of the decade. But I don't care about highest impact. This doesn't
You care
matter.
about highest price sale.
You like especially if you making no, I don't care about that.
Really?
The
Because
shoes-
every argument was there's $6,000. All right, man. What they got
because
to do with
in
anything?
terms of what the public wants, that matters.
Art Basel, even an honorable mention for decade sneaker. Jordan 1 Rust Pink.
No.
Not even no way.
That's fine. You have stuff on your honorable mention list that I would never put on mine. He has stuff on his list, probably.
Red Octobers, Ultra Boost.
He
Red
said
October's
he argued
Red
Ultra
October's
Boost.
will
He
go
said
on a
never.
list.
Ultra Boost for sure.
Nah.
That technology changed like an entire 2 years of our life. It changed your entire life.
That's what I said. I can't do this. I'm not gonna argue. I'm just gonna watch it. I can't talk about Ultra Boost no more again. It changed this. It altered George's.
How did it? Okay, hold on. Outside of making a handle on Instagram, how did it change my life?
Your life was like this,
and
then Ultra Boost came out, and your life got exponentially better.
You were buying up. You had way more boost than us.
I still have a lot of boost.
Yeah,
but you're like, I'm like, man, what? It doesn't matter.
There are three defining moments in your life. When you got your first pair of SBs, when you got married, and when you got your first pair of Boosts.
Yes.
When he bought his first pair of SBs, which was probably like when we were 11.
All right.
Those are the three defining moments of your life.
What SBs come out first?
Nike SB, the first year it existed was 2002.
Oh, well, that was the day?
Or 2003 or whatever.
We was there.
They had Pro Bs before that, but like Nike skateboarding division didn't even exist till like 2002.
And when you got your draft papers for World War II. That's number 4.
First dunk?
Yes. Not when I parachuted into Normandy.
Yes, that was you yelling in that VA hospital.
It's not a VA hospital, fam. Trust me.
Bro, it's a VA.
No, it's not.
I'm robbing. I didn't even go home, though.
You might need to go to the...
I mean, you go to the VA hospital.
Yeah.
I'm a casualty of sneaker war.
No. Anyways, the point is, there's different reasons why people would have 10 shoes. Saying the impact or whatever is not the same as saying top 10 shoes aesthetically of the decade. You could have a different, completely reason. The fact is, people don't care. Ultra Boost did not maintain, whereas Air Max 1 still is like people want it. The prices are still high. Ultra Boost came out in all the colorways that people, okay, not all of them, but the colorways that people said they wanted retroed, and them joints are $50 under retail. You can't justify putting a shoe in the top 10 if it's selling for under retail when it retros.
That's Adidas.
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No,
to me.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
They sell for under retail now because they had gold and it just struck too many times. They were like, keep making them, keep making them, keep making them, keep making them.
They ruined
only
that
made them
shoe.
twice.
And now you can buy dog toys made out
Ultra
of
Boost?
Bam.
The OG colorways that you're talking about. No one cares about that.
No. I'm just okay. Ultra Boost 1.0 is 100% a decade of sneaker.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Because the shoes that you're talking about, the OG, Chalk, all those shoes now sell for under retail.
Yeah, but it changed. Look at all the shoes it influenced. It made NMDs, it made Yeezys, it made...
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Yeezy 350 was based off Roche Run.
No,
but the Boost
Kanye
technology.
just admitted that. But what does that got to do with anything? That didn't start with Ultra Boost.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
I mean,
Pure Boost they made first, and Energy Boost was the first shoe Kanye. Yeah, that too was the first shoe Kanye wore. He wore the Energy Boost at the halftime of the NBA All-Star game or Bulls game or whatever before.
Boost.
But that's not the argument.
Boost is a...
Rico or somebody tried to say Boost, and everyone was like, "It's not the technology; it's the shoe."
It's the shoe. It's Ultra Boost. It's 100% decade.
Now, if you're arguing what's the greatest sneaker technologies of the last 10 years, absolutely, Boost is probably number one.
But you wouldn't argue in the last 10 years. Okay, fine. Okay, my argument was impact.
My shoe was top 10 fire shoes.
Right. Mine was impact.
But also, my thing is overall. You have to factor everything in. Yours is only like what's iconic. Mine is everything.
And if you're making a decade list, I feel like it has to be iconic.
No, it doesn't.
All right.
It can just be a shoe.
If I said to you, what
if someone's top 10 list is top 10 aesthetic shoes?
I mean, that's like fire.
Sure. There has to be a factor.
What would you say aesthetics is? Just how it looks? Yeah. Like additional?
Yes, is it fire or not? I see. You asked Semple a question. You knew how he was gonna answer it. Same question.
Yeah,
Mars Yard. Yes. Where's Mars Yard in the list? You could say 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, 150. Where is it on the list?
Top 10.
There you go.
But why? And don't say fire, because you like it a lot.
Fire.
Don't say it's not fire.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's list is different.
And because...
Actually, the list that we made, I stand behind it, but low-key it is trash, though. Like it is. Because we forgot to put Galaxy foams on it. I should have put that on.
That's not the biggest.
V2 Yeezy should have been on there.
Yeezy definitely should have been a shoe on there.
And a V1 or V2. We don't have any.
That's not the biggest miss.
You wouldn't put Galaxy foams on. Okay, so mine's Impact. Mine's Impact.
Band 1 should be on the list before Galaxy foam.
Yeah.
It's hard to put. I get it.
But Band 1s were like
but it's like
9 or 8.
No, it wasn't on there.
No,
because everyone was like,
band ones were like 2009, 2008. The ones that had the actual X on the back.
Yeah.
no, the ones that came out at the outlet. No,
Like
wasn't.
I thought that was like 2009.
No, I didn't even care about shoes again until 2010. I didn't start buying.
Yeah,
them.
that was 2010.
2011 or 2012.
It was
one or the other.
2010. But that's fine. That started Jordan High's
It was
back on the high.
2011, 2012.
Then, well, okay, well, that's fine.
Band 1 absolutely has to be on the list. People went absolutely nuts. It was the first shoe that ever came out at an outlet like that. That was a new shoe that weirdly they still put the outlet box price sticker on. Nike has never done that. You know, the sticker is on the label or the price is on the label. When somebody goes to the outlets, they put that little pink sticker or whatever on there. They did that for Band 1s, even though they charged regular price and had the box top. Like, what?
And one sold both to that Middle Eastern man for $700.
And it will always anger me, not only because when I called Portland or Seattle or whatever store that was, and they said we have like 13 and a 10 and a half, and I should have at least bought one because that was before.
Both of y'all made mistakes.
That was before that was before they hit any other city, so they were selling them over the phone. Later on, when they came out and Nike realized how much of a craze it was, they weren't selling them over the phone. But anyways, that made me angry. And then when I heard that it was coming out, what did it come out on, Tuesday or Wednesday here?
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
So you were there. But when I heard that they had so many pairs that people were getting back in line to get another one, I was angry because I at least would have got one if I just would have
Sewell was there. We was walking in, walked back out. I just didn't want to. I just wasn't sure how much money I had on this car. I walked in, walked out, walked in, walked out. Sewell did. Brandon Robinson did. A lot of them cats was there back then.
Yeah, I mean, they love talking about that story on
Rest in peace,
social
Asia.
Story.
media.
That's still alive. You know, it's on life support.
But I'm angry at
Only people
myself
that
that I
posted there
didn't
is
go.
Nope, I just did that.
I ventured in there like a week ago. Bro, I saw, what's her name at Zips on 36 on Indian School on Sunday.
What's her name?
That one that used to be getting all that stuff from
I've never seen
Bessie?
anyone.
Serena.
Oh, okay.
Is that her name,
Matter of
Serena?
fact, who was actually, you know what? I'll say that later after the show's over.
Did y'all know Chaos?
I've only seen one person recently, but it was like the reason I remember them was kind of a negative story, so I'll just save that till after
you
the show.
saved that. Christmas shoes. Kobe 5 Chaos. I forgot that was a Christmas shoe.
Fire.
What?
That was a Christmas shoe.
Yeah.
Man, how did you forget that was a...
I forgot. You remember that? I didn't remember that. And we haven't referred to it as a Christmas shoe. We just call it Joker Chaos. Like, we never...
No, Christmas.
But even when somebody was like, yo, you need to do top tier Christmas list. I said, yeah, we do. When we do a top tier Christmas list, none of us have had Chaos 5.
I thought I had it on mine.
No.
I don't know that it should be on there. Because Grinch is on there. Why would you put another Kobe on there?
Kobe, LeBron's probably, if you could argue some Kobe colorways and some LeBron colorways in that line are the greatest colorways in that entire year.
I'm pretty sure I had Chaos 5s on
There's
mine.
only three. Listen, there's only 3 lines or 3 types of shoes that should even be discussed in that list.
Kobe,
LeBron,
and maybe a couple KDs.
maybe KD and Nike SB. That's it.
I mean, that's pretty much all that made them.
Well,
I mean-
that's my point.
Oh.
Like, I'm sure New Balance or whatever has made a
Asics,
Christmas
they
shoe
got
at some
Christmas
point.
shoes.
But my point is, those are really the only 3 that matter. Maybe KD a little bit. Kobe,
I'm trying to
LeBron,
the only
and
KD
Nike
I can think
SB.
of
That's
is
it.
The fuzzy TV and the coppers. That's the only two I can think of. I can't think of any of those.
Of KD's? KD 1 or
Yeah.
2 had that bright yellow. It was a super high
3.
yellow. Is it 3?
Stoplight pack or whatever was KD3, I'm pretty sure.
One of them was a super bright yellow for Christmas, and then
Yeah, and they called it a stoplight pack. LeBron or whatever was red, Kobe's was green or something like that, or vice versa, and KD's was yellow.
you copping 7 LeBron Christmas, right? Oh, come on.
I don't like that one that much.
I didn't even know that shit
You're
was coming
crazy. I thought that was a guarantee. You can argue that shoe was the best colorway in that entire 7 line.
No, the ones we just got were.
Red carpets in that. I couldn't think of a second colorway that released. I would think is better than that.
Wasn't South Beach 7?
No, South Beach was 8. And you was in Kobe Christmas 8. You could argue is the behind South Beach might be the best Christmas. I mean Kobe 8. I mean LeBron 8 or whatever. You could argue LeBron 8 Christmas behind South Beach as the greatest colorway. I mean,
It is my favorite colorway of LeBron's, of all LeBron's. It's better than
8
South Beach to me.
The 8 Christmas is better.
Oh, really? I think I like 7 Christmas
sevens.
better.
The 7 had the black and the red, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the 8s are better.
And we're copping Chaoses, right?
And
Them
10s
the last
are
2 of
fire.
the year, I'm copping.
And 10s are fire.
10s.
Or 9. LeBron 9 Christmas are fire.
LeBron 9 Christmas.
They're red, green. I think,
Oh yeah, those are fire too.
and they have like the snow bottoms.
Those are fire too.
Wait, hold on. Chaos coming out?
What?
Where have I been?
You didn't know Chaos are coming out?
No, I'm
They
copying.
come out what, December 12th?
I just
Or
sold
no,
mine.
that's this week.
This shoe right here is a shoe.
Just sold mine.
I need this shoe for free because I would wear this shoe everywhere.
You would not wear that shoe one time.
Yeah, I
you
would.
got it.
I mean, why don't you just buy it?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to pay for it.
It's
That's
free.
the whole point.
I mean, there's like a few colorways in that. The orange was the fire. LeBron, Kobe Chaos 5s come out. I mean, I can't wait to cop these.
When are Grinches coming out?
Never.
Probably next year, I bet. Watch.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised. Kobe 5 Christmas, fam. Where is this at? I'm definitely copping them Safari 3s, them animal packs.
Those are this week?
Georgia's crazy.
You are crazy.
December 19th.
If you don't like that,
too much horse
he
hair.
said he hates all horses
Too
now
much
just because
horse
of
hair.
that.
Yeah, I hate horses.
Them Ray Guns don't come out till the 27th? It's missing too many colors.
There was no Black Friday. Like, there was no, like, good Black Friday shoe this year, huh?
That's probably what the 11 is supposed to be.
When did the Christmas shoes always come out? Was it Black Friday or the day after Christmas?
No, the Christmas shoes always came out.
The day after Christmas. And I used to be like, why we can't get them before Christmas? We can wear them on Christmas.
No, before.
Yeah.
No.
Like the 23rd. Yeah.
No Christmas shoes ever came out where you can
Yes.
actually wear them on Christmas. None of them.
Yes.
Never. That was my whole argument.
Wait, are you talking about like the 11s or the Christmas shoe?
Christmas themed
Oh, I
shoes.
thought you talking about the shoe that comes. Yeah, I thought you talking about 11s. No,
Oh,
the
yeah.
11s always come out like 22nd, 23rd, something like that.
Fam, where are these Chaos
changed it.
8s at? I mean, not Chaos 5s, I mean.
They're on there. I saw them when I was on reading the.
Oh, what was the release
list
date?
Of shoes coming out.
Oh, here it is. December 26th. Look at that.
Copping.
Woo! I'm definitely
That's one of the
copping.
greatest Kobe's of all time.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. A Christmas model in Kobe's, I would say Kobe 8 Christmas is the best Kobe 8. Wouldn't y'all? The stained glass?
Oh, Kobe 8. I thought you said the best Kobe. No,
I would probably say that's the best colorway.
no, it's not.
I would tell you something different, but it
What's
make
the
you
best
upset.
Kobe? What would we say the best Kobe 8 colorway is?
Mama Curio.
The one that
if you don't stop
the,
it.
the unicorn.
I bet
that
you still
can't
never
get.
wore that.
I've worn it like 5 times.
Oh my god.
Mama Curios are still fire.
No, in pictures and in hand, not even in hand. How much do we pay for those?
300?
God,
250?
we're young fools.
Yes.
Young
The first ones are sick. Those
like 3
ones that
years
we
ago.
got, the
3 years ago, we were so immature.
I mean, does that red one count or no?
Which one? EXT?
Yeah, does that count as a Kobe 8? Or
Yeah,
not?
it's a
Because
Kobe 8.
I think
It's
that's
a Kobe
fire.
8. I think it's fire. I don't know. I would still probably say stained glass might be the best one. There's other ones that I like a lot.
Pythons were sick.
Pythons are fire.
Black and gold. Elite.
Black and golds are, I mean, fire
Those
to
are
black
fire.
and gold, but I mean,
Black
those-
and gold elites. Fan.
those aren't even real.
All stars.
You're right. Like I said, the unicorn.
Those are Christmas spirits.
All right.
I'm copying the last 2 sneakers of the year: LeBron Christmas 7 and
When did
Kobe
LeBron Christmas come
5.
Whoa, did you just say that comes out on the 26th? The Chaos?
Chaos 26.
Why would it come out the day after Christmas? Stupid.
That's how it does every year.
It's annoying to me.
You know what? Maybe that LeBron 7 really isn't coming out. Like, it's been showing everywhere. Like, I've been seeing it, like, posted everywhere. December 18th. December
I think
18th.
you made that up.
It might be, man. You never know, man. Sneaker culture's weird.
LeBron 7 Christmas.
Yeezy 700.
December 19th, $200.
I think he made that up too.
Dang. What you
That's what we
looking
paid for the. Were they 180? Or how much were our?
at? No, we got it for discount. I did. We used a discount code at Size. One of them overseas websites. I got it for like 156 or something.
For the red carpets?
Red carpets. Y'all copping?
You ain't never wearing those either.
I want to wear them bad. I just don't know when
said, you ain't
or
wearing
where.
them.
I got 2
Or how.
pairs.
You ain't wearing them.
I got a 9 and 9.5.
You ain't wearing them.
Anybody needs, holla at your boy.
Yeah.
Y'all copping YouTube. Y'all copping 700 Azels? That Yeezy.
What?
The 700 Azel. Come on, the glow in the dark looks like the new Wave Runner or whatever it is. That joint's fire.
Well, it can't be a 700 if it's a new.
I think it's a 700. Fam, I don't know.
Something about the one that doesn't have boost in it?
It doesn't have boost?
I'm copping.
Whatever the new,
me
if you're
see.
talking about the newest shoe, it doesn't have
No,
boost in
yeah,
it.
yeah, that one.
Let me see.
That one.
Yeah, it doesn't have boost.
It doesn't?
That's why the price is lower. That's why it's only
Really?
like 180 or
I'm
170.
Them
copping.
joints are fire. If I was in the Yeezys, them are copping. And those are better than Wave Runners. So.
First of all, Wave Runners are fire. And arguably.
Whoa! What are you about to say? Don't make that face, because I made this argument a few weeks ago. I said,
What?
I said, in real reality, Wave Runners are really whack. But you know why we like them?
No, they're not.
No. They're really whack. You know why we like them? Is because when the pictures came out, we trashed them so bad, and then we finally see them on feet in person. We were like,
hold on.
are they aight?
Those
are the definition of suck, don't
Who was
suck.
the one that didn't trash them ever?
You can't tell when you're being serious or not. I couldn't tell if you were being
The
serious.
one
or
he
not
wore
about
in the
those.
pictures was not the same one that came out. I refuse to believe it because those look like.
It looked awful. And then when we all finally saw somebody wearing them, we were like, you know what? They're not that bad. These right here blow Wave Runners out of the water.
No, I disagree.
And Wave Runners are the most comfortable shoe possibly ever.
I never put one on, so I don't know.
Now, Wave Runners makes me mad that I hate Yeezy so much. Like, I want Wave Runners, but they suck.
They don't suck.
They are the definition of suck, but don't suck.
I think you're jaded by the fact that no one has been able to wear them correctly yet in a over 3 year
about?
span.
Oh,
or
I
whatever.
see people
I
rock
rock
them.
on like
That's why I like them.
all the time.
I've never seen them like someone be able to lace them correctly or wear them correctly. Either people lace them way too tight or leave them laces loose and they look trash. I've never seen anyone be able to pull the shoe off.
Go right in the middle, bro. Pause.
Do you still have
Well,
them?
I'm not trying to go in anyone's
Me?
middle. So.
No, him.
Oh, I was like, I
don't
had
have
4
them, right?
pairs.
I've had
okay.
3 pairs. It was
You got how many?
copped
3 or
and-
4.
Copped and gone.
Oh my gosh.
I took a pair to Italy. That's all I wore. It was the most comfortable shoe ever.
No, you didn't. You wore that fear of God nonsense. What are you talking about? How do I know
that.
better than you do?
Bruh, I was in Italy, bro.
Crazy.
Look at it. That's me in Amsterdam. What's on my feet?
Okay, for how 10 minutes, and then you put fear of God buttons.
I rotated, bro.
What are those
Let me see
things?
it.
What are those? Velcros?
Where are you at?
That's some sneaker store
Fear
in
of God.
Amsterdam.
Fear of God.
That's what?
Elementaries.
Some sneaker store. Check out that painting.
That's too much for a sneaker store. Though. That
They probably
painting's wild,
paid. They
though.
probably paid about $40,000 for that painting.
No, that's probably the authentic. They probably painted that on the wall, and they just built the store in it.
Yeah, look, they all got sneakers on.
Yes, they built it in.
Huh?
They got sneakers on. It's like a custom painting. They all got sneakers on.
Oh, that's kind of tight.
It's super tight.
Yes, they built it inside.
It's
the
like
Louvre-
this
the
huge
Louvre.
fucking.
fire.
That'd be
painting.
crazy if they just the Louvre was like, nah, we're just gonna be a sneaker shop now.
That's kind of fire.
Yeah, that painting's dope.
Dang, you wore little pants too. You wore a bunch of sneakers out there. What you
Yeah,
talking about?
I took Fear Gods.
But them Fear God moccasins are extremely white.
They're sick.
Super
I
trash.
love that shoe.
Are you
The,
dressed
the
like
most high trash ever.
Kevin Nash? What are them pants?
Kevin Nash, NWO.
Just them pants. What are those pants? I bet the pants might cost like
Fear God.
$300. Oh my God. Let's talk about that then.
Suck.
Because you said you want to talk about designers' impact in the decade or something like that, which that's right up your alley because you buy everything or try for everything that's expensive. Now, I have no problem with buying stuff like that every once in a while periodically, but I don't actively look for it. I don't care. I mean, I guess you could say that the impact of designers outside of, like, I guess a traditional sneaker designer has had major impact. You wouldn't say that, but
What?
all these designers, Virgil and all of them had this major impact on whatever.
Oh, no,
the
they
decade.
have because it continues to keep happening. That's how you can tell. Like,
I would say this.
there's some person in Chicago who's like a
didn't
graffiti
wanna-
artist or an artist or something getting their own shoe. Hey, what? Never heard of you before.
Wait, who?
Melody Asani? Never heard of you.
I never heard
How
of
you
her
get a
either.
shoe?
I never heard of her.
Here's what I would say. I thought about this on the way over. I would say each decade has had its own influence. I would say like the 80s into the 90s was mostly influenced by skate culture
Well, and graffiti and shit.
and graffiti and stuff like that.
I guess.
I would say that
Sneaker-wise? You would say that?
yeah, like sneaker style.
Or are you just talking about the era?
Well, and Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan himself.
Yeah, and then I would say, but then I would say the '90s was mostly influenced sneaker culture by NBA players, not NBA players, athletes. Bo Jackson, Agassi, Jordan, predominantly NBA players.
Well,
but
yeah,
athletes.
Nike became really good at marketing.
Yeah, and then I would say the 2000s, like 2000, 2010, was probably influenced by NBA /
Yeah, that was like
Hip-hop.
Iverson and
because it seemed like a lot of the NBA.
Hip hop.
Well,
yeah,
just-
because that's when the whole Iverson
Yeah.
David Stern thing
Oh,
happened.
yeah,
and
we're talking
like,
about that.
Yeah,
And then I would
Fabulous
say-
was big and
Yeah. And then I would say 2010s have been influenced mostly by hip hop and like fashion designers.
Well, more than
He
anything,
didn't want to put
sneakers.
He didn't want to put an off-white any of the 10 in the top 10 of the
Sneakers went high fashion in this decade.
decade. Right.
In this decade.
You didn't want to put one off-white in the top 10 of the decade.
No, when you guys voted on
You said you were fine with it.
Presto, yeah, I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, but you didn't want to. You said none
It
should
was
be
not
in,
in my top 10. That doesn't mean it shouldn't be in there. It's just not on my top 10. And you know how much I like that shoe, so it's just 10 other shoes are better.
So how come you can't say that about Ultra Boost? It just wasn't in yours, but it could be
What
in
do you
there.
mean?
You're like, Ultra Boost shouldn't be in there. This one, you're like, it can be, but, it's just not on mine.
I mean, it just will be a tier lower. It's not, I'm not.
Just cast a boost on. I'm a neck hurts. You see what you do to me? I get
You
these
act like
conversations about Ultra Boost.
You
and stuff.
changed your Twitter name from it used to be Foolishness. Now it's Gregory or whatever. Same thing. I would change it. Yes, it is.
If I change my name to Air Max 1 G-Rob, then okay.
That's not okay.
And then I came here and be like,
you
Air
act
Max
like
1
my Facebook
ever.
name or whatever is like George
the standard?
walking on air Martin, because that's the stuff we joke about all the time.
It's
like
a boost
those people on.
snob.
But that's not my face. My Facebook name is my name. On
Well,
those,
yes.
that's my.
That's everybody's Facebook name.
No, it's not. Because
You can make your Instagram
is
George Martin.
no. We joke about all the time about Facebook and be like, Mike, keep hammering Nelson or whatever. Like, why is that your Facebook name? It's Facebook. It should just be like Mike Nelson or whatever your name is.
Facebook isn't the standard.
Instagram. That's the point I'm making. Is Instagram and Twitter is different, where it's like you don't need to be, unless you're like a famous person or a journalist or something, where you have to put your name and get the blue check mark to be like respected or whatever. Most people on not 90, but whatever the number is, 75% of Twitter is trolls, people just trying to be funny. They don't want people to know who they are. Their picture is not themselves. Their name is like Fuzzy Bear 001.
What
you know
kind
what I mean?
of
Like,
what kind of people are you following, bro?
Fuzzy bear.
when you send
That sounds suspect.
when you send those videos to the thread from Instagram or wherever, it's not from John Smith blue check mark. It's from like fuck your mom account or whatever.
doesn't.
Yes, it is.
He be sending stuff from Hood Clips, which I might have a
Hood
problem.
Clips. That's not a person's name. The other one, what's the other one? Fuck Stanley. What's the one name?
Fuck Jerry?
Yeah, fuck Jerry.
Yeah, but that's
Just
Jerry
not
from the
people's-
community.
What?
That's not from community, right?
No, it's not.
That's what it's reference to, isn't it?
No.
I thought it was Jerry, the guy of community that'd always be like, oh,
No,
man.
man, what?
Oh, man, I'm learning so much. Lance Mountains? Yeah, Jerry?
Yes. That's my point, is like the majority of those accounts are just like people trying to be funny, trolls.
So you were trying to be
whatever
funny
else.
with Boost Knob.
No.
No, you
But the
meant it.
point is
You meant
social
it.
media. Yeah, I understand that. My name is not on there. It's just Boost Knob. At Boost Knob, and the name is Boost Knob.
Change it.
You told me
Change
you were
it.
like
Change it.
you were like you have
Change
to make an account for the podcast.
Yeah, change it
That's
to
what I
Boost
did.
doesn't matter.
Change it.
Change it to what?
Boost
Change
doesn't
it.
matter.
Yeah, your Boost don't matter, or swoosh or die.
Yeah.
Or
No.
I'm just regular. I don't care. Or angry man.
That's actually a good one. I'm just regular because I am just regular.
Or
nah,
some-
Bruce Almighty. Bruce, what's his name? What is that? What I call him?
Bruce too.
Bruce Almighty said on that package I told you when he sent that shirt, he put swoosh knob. So I mean,
Hey, why don't you change to that?
no, because I don't want to be that. I don't care anymore. It's just lazy more than anything.
SMH stuff. If you tell you too lazy to go into your settings, it's
It's not about. It's about something that's where you is. I don't. Who cares? It's not that big a deal.
What designer had the biggest impact in this era that you claim to be the era of designers and entertainment?
hold on.
The answer is obvious.
Is
Whoa,
he,
whoa. Why? What's the?
he's gonna say Virgil.
he's literally he's literally the head of Louis Vuitton design. What are you talking about?
but
Okay,
hang on, because I have a question.
Things then.
Because I have a question. Is Kanye West a designer?
Yeah, he is.
If Kanye West is a designer, then Kanye West.
I don't know if I count him.
He is. He's a designer. But
Then he's the most influential designer of the
Nah,
2010s.
I would say
Of the
no
2010s.
because think about it. He's already a celebrity for being an artist.
See, it's not fair. That can't
Virgil's a
count.
nobody who like grew to where he's
That's
at.
a better argument.
Through Kanye.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's actually true.
Through Kanye.
Kanye put him on. Kanye didn't teach him how to design. Two different
But
things.
he was a designer with Kanye. Same with Jerry Lorenzo.
They've listen. They did an internship for like whatever together and got coffee for rich people. I mean,
So, well, okay.
I told you that story.
Y'all
already.
arguments.
They did an internship
y'all,
together.
Y'all arguments. No,
in
pastels.
France or in Italy. They did their first thing in fashion was like they did a double intern. Oh, no, that sounds dumb. Not a double internship. They both were interns somewhere in either a fashion house in Italy or France. I told you the story on the show like last year. I don't remember.
So I don't think
If you Google it, you'll find it easily.
Kanye might be right, but that's a good point that Kanye, whatever he would have done,
I think
would have had an impact no matter
Virgil
what.
will be
Because it's Kanye.
I think Virgil will be the first person to tell you that Kanye put him on.
Oh, of course.
But he's not going to say that Kanye taught me how to design. No. So he created his own.
But I mean, it even goes beyond that, like things that we don't even think about, like Raf Simmons.
Are we talking
Adidas
about
stuff.
sneakers?
Like,
or are we talking about
Yeah, but
in general?
Yeah, but no
I'm
one
talking about sneakers.
No one
Yeah.
cares about Raf Simmons. Though.
So y'all wouldn't put Ronnie Feig at the top of that list.
He's in the top. I would.
he's
there's
not
like,
designing shoes. He's just taking a shoe that's already designed and doing the color.
No,
swatches.
Ronnie Feig definitely to me is included in that.
I mean,
You can include him, but
I
he's
wouldn't
not at the
say-
top.
I wouldn't say he's more.
Your argument for putting that shoe on the list was literally they let someone take a Jordan 1, the most iconic shoe of all time, apart and rebuild it. So now you're going against your own argument.
I'm not.
You know, Ronnie Feig revived an entire.
He made us.
You can give him credit for reviving Asics, yeah, absolutely.
And not only that, but he
But he's-
also like
No, we-
Mercer pants.
We call
No. John Elliott.
But still, were you? I didn't know what a Mercer pant was until.
Well, yeah, just a name
either.
though. He just
Still
named it
kid.
after the street. It's not a Mercer pant.
Okay,
He
I
just
didn't. I
called
wasn't
it-
into those kind of
Sure, that's
joggers
why they
until.
named after that?
Yes. Bruh.
Fam, I'm learning so much. Lance Mountains are those. Mercer pants is off the street.
What's the name of Nike's store? And I mean, it might not even be the
I
name
mean,
no
now that
more.
you say it, I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. I forgot.
all his pants and clothes is named after streets and stuff in New York, like New
Bleecker.
York culture.
I'm not even joking. What?
The store is on Bleecker Street.
I know that, but I didn't pay attention.
Or what? I don't even know if it's still the same store, but
on
it
Bleecker.
was. Okay.
It's still.
The one in Seoul.
I'm about to go to the website just to look at names. I'm not even joking. I had no idea. But I would consider, I had no idea. I'm like, I thought Mercer.
You know who's also a big influence, and I don't even know the dude's name, but the dude who left Supreme and started that brand Noah, because that stuff is some of the most basic clothing I've ever seen in my entire life, and it's expensive, and people go crazy for it.
Noah.
And the people who like,
They had the
you know
arc.
what Noah is. If you've seen the logo, like here, man, I'll just pull it up.
Speaking of Supreme, box logos drop tomorrow too.
Like a t-shirt
Yeah, but
or
it's
hoodie?
like
Hoodies,
but it's like
bandana,
it's
box
like, Yeah,
logo.
it's like Crip
That
box
was
logo.
fire. I seen somebody else had posted on IG like, I need this. I want one of those.
There's a brown one. The brown one's super lit.
Dang, a brown. What's the bandana color?
Brown.
What's the hoodie color?
Brown.
That's too much. That's
So
brown
it's like,
pride. No, you
so
get
it's
shot
like,
out here.
yeah. It's just the
Why
the
you throwing
box
signs
logo.
up? Like this. You're like this.
Yes, it says blood.
He threw up 2 C's and showed us a print.
You've seen people with this. You've seen people with this logo before.
Man,
I never seen that.
I ain't never seen it before in my
never seen that
life.
in my life.
Only time I seen that cross was on a Supreme hat. I might have made that
Alright.
up. I seen that on the elbows of a guy riding a motorcycle.
I never seen that. The only one I knew that like somebody left Supreme and started was that Awake that did those ASIC collab last year.
How have you not?
Fam,
this year.
y'all know a lot of stuff, especially you, George.
Oh, we
as
got
ignorant as you
knowledge,
be.
bro.
I have never seen Noah, and I don't even know what you're talking about with Awake. How much that Noah hoodie cost?
This dude left Supreme and started Noah.
And how much they
What
cost?
the heck is
Never seen
that?
him. I thought that was Jim Malloy.
I thought that was Sean Witherspoon.
All right.
Bro, he looks like everybody. Is that a store? That's a big sign. That's a major property.
Yeah, they opened a store in New York.
God
Is it on
damn.
Bleecker Street?
I would have
Oh,
Ronnie
Amy
Feig.
Leon Dor, same Dior, Dor,
yeah.
whatever, same thing. Whoever that person is, Ronnie Feig is not number one, fam. Now, if you want to
Number
say
two.
like influencer or
I'll
something,
go number
cool.
two.
Dude, he has his own brand. He's not the head of LV fucking. the
Yeah, but that
the
doesn't
greatest
matter
luxury.
to us, though.
But it matters in the fashion industry, which is exactly what
I'm
you're
talking
talking
strictly
about.
sneakers and stuff.
If I had to do
Like,
top 5, it would be
Well, Ronnie Feig has never had a sneaker that's 4,000. Like, maybe a friends and family. But if Virgil came out with a friends and family Nike Jordan 1, it would be a $25,000 shoe. So
if I had to go top 5.
Virgil is way over Ronnie Feig.
Fine, that's fine.
Don't.
Ronnie Feig's too?
If I was, if I had to do top 5,
You could argue other people have
it
them.
depends.
Don C?
It depends on if
No,
Kanye's
Fear
designer.
God Man.
Jerry Lorenzo.
What? You would put him number 2?
No,
You can
I would
argue
put
it, I said.
I would put Kanye and Virgil 1A, 1B. So contact 1 and 2.
Man, you could taking the easy route. Pick
Then I would
1 or 2.
Okay, I'd say Kanye, Virgil, Ronnie, Jerry Lorenzo. Who would be 5?
You don't even have. You should have Jared Lorenzo way higher. As much fear of God.
You could tell this dude came from Supreme because his prices are all ended 8.
And if you are fear of God to the Vatican, dude, you're cursed.
No, because you fear God. It's a compliment.
I mean, I guess, but wear anything God
I wore it to the Vatican too. And I would say John Elliott probably be 5.
John Elliott. I mean, I guess. I just don't. I like John Elliott stuff, but it's way too expensive.
Way too expensive.
Yeah, he's Ronnie Fike got his whole aesthetic from John Elliott. He has to be over Ronnie Fike. Now, if you're talking about only sneakers, fine. John Elliott's only thing, foray or whatever, is with LeBron, at least until he became popular. Now he's probably going to get more stuff.
Actually,
and we got some Ronnie Fike.
6 would be
LeBron.
Cold Wall.
Who?
A Cold Wall would be 6.
Not even close, man.
If you would have said, what's the joint that Manor sells now? Compass?
Huh? Stone Island.
If you said Stone Island, I would have been all right.
Yeah, but that's not new. That's Stone Island.
But Stone Island hasn't done like
Montclair. All that stuff is super old.
It's super old, but like.
But Stone Island hasn't done like a Nike. Like they did like Nike golf stuff, but like I'm talking about sneakers. Like Cold Wall Nike sneakers. I think they're all fire.
Well, I'll tell you this: that Louis Vuitton Supreme collaboration is probably the biggest collaboration in the history of everything. Okay. I can't think of anything bigger than that. I don't think anybody had any idea.
You said Louis Vuitton Supreme?
Yeah. And I don't think anybody had any idea. Like, I can't, if I see anybody wearing that, it's just fake to me. I just can't fathom the thought of knowing somebody with it. I said, I'm watching this reality show. The guy had the backpack on. It was like on a dating show. And I'm like, fake. Gotta be fake.
It's probably the most prestigious collab in streetwear industry of all time.
I don't even know if they even knew that at the time. Like, how crazy it was. Oh, okay.
Who?
I didn't think like Louis Vuitton really could fathom. Oh, okay.
Because like Louis Vuitton only
what they had. Like Supreme, I knew Supreme did.
Like you had to be like on
how big that was.
Supreme had already gotten that investment. Like 50% of the company was sold for like $1 billion. Or
you had to be like on a special list like Dustman.
Supreme's
to get that stuff.
no joke. Supreme. Okay, now maybe it's different now that
that's crazy.
It might be different now that Virgil is there and Supreme is kind of falling off.
Was that Dusty Baby on?
What was Supreme's brand, the brand value might be higher than LV at this point. No joke. It might be. It might be.
Let's relax a little bit.
Is Supreme overseas yet?
Look up Google what like the anticipated value of the brand.
Is Supreme overseas, like Japan, like stores and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
They've been over there since the beginning of time.
I figured. I'm just asking.
They got a store in Paris. They got a store in London. They got a store everywhere.
I would have a hard time imagining.
They probably have like multiple Japanese stores at this point.
I wonder what Fat Farm's at. I used to love some Fat Farm. Right? Fubu coming back too with watches.
Your man's had to give Kimura's half his money, so.
Okay, yeah, not even close.
What is
Louis Vuitton's estimated value is $13.6 billion, and Supreme's estimated value is $1 billion.
He was close.
Yeah, yeah,
ballpark.
Yeah. Supreme is thriving.
Although I'm not gonna lie to you, if he didn't look that up, I would have been like, maybe.
When was that? What article was that written in? Like recent?
It was in 2019.
It was like up to the hour.
Yeah.
It was the stock market. Once they rung the bell,
the man directly.
Once they rung the bell and closed the stock market today.
I'm surprised Supreme's only $1 billion because that's what it was when they sold the.
That seems low.
Like, what was it, 2017 when they got that investment? And that was $500 million, and they said that was half the
That
value.
seems really low, $1 billion.
And then there's an article here from 2015 that says taco shop
surprised
on
Louis Vuitton
Indian
is that
school
high.
32nd, thriving.
What? I'm surprised Louis Vuitton isn't higher than that. I thought it'd be like $20 billion, $13 billion. Bro, we're talking about Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton's been around since what, the 50s? 40s?
Since the 50s, since the 1800s.
Oh, 1800s, that's right.
Those trunks are on the Titanic.
Hold on a second. It's all right.
They were.
I mean,
relax, man. I didn't say you were wrong. Just chill out. You talking about putting trunks on a boat? What are you talking about?
Ouch. I had a funny joke too.
Most of the luxury brands don't have a high valuation because they don't sell a lot of product. That was my whole point. LV, because of Kanye and getting into hip hop and stuff, obviously their profile is now a lot larger than it used to be. But all these like Brioni suits, the suits are $25,000. It's a luxury brand in Italy, but no one knows what it is because they can't afford it. So that's what I'm saying is like, that's why I'm surprised it's that high, $13.5 billion. That's a lot. I mean, for a clothing brand and hard goods or whatever.
Oh, you know what that is, Love? You really think about it. That's more than sports teams. That's more than like owning a sports franchise.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but think about like all the stores they have all over the world.
I mean, even saying 1800.
You're right, but people aren't running out to like. think about the times you've maybe walked by a LV store. How many people were actually really in there buying something? I mean, there might be a couple people in there looking. They got security in the store. And people are intimidated to even go in.
I mean, I don't know. What do you get when you cross the Titanic with the Atlantic Ocean?
Iceberg right ahead.
Get halfway.
Well, that's what Supreme paid.
I got that from this.
Halfway a couple years
That's
ago.
funny. It's messed up, but it's funny. Shout out to All Def. I got that from there.
13.6 billion is a lot for a clothing
really is when
brand,
you think about it.
an
That's
hard
a
goods
lot.
brand. That's a lot of money.
I wonder what Kith is evaluated at.
I mean, just look up like something you think is worth a lot of money. Look up Target or something. You know what I mean? Like or I don't know, Foot Locker. I mean, you probably would be surprised how close that LV valuation is to some of those companies that you would think is a bigger company.
Amazon's worth a lot.
62.6 billion for Target.
Holy crap.
So think about that. How big Target is, how much money you anticipate them making,
around
and
the
then
world.
LV is only 5 times. Like
That's crazy. That is kind of crazy.
because how many LV stores have you actually been in versus how many Targets have you been to? You know what I mean? Like there's a Target on. There might be 50 Targets in Phoenix, and just compare that to like, you know what I mean? I'm just going ballpark,
Right.
but like compare that. So that's what I'm saying. 13.6 is a bigger number than people think. You know what I mean? Like,
I like that. Okay.
I'm sure Kith is with Supreme at least. Well, maybe not.
No,
Kith
probably
might
not.
not.
I was trying to find. It doesn't have.
Kith gotta be with Supreme. It has to be $1 billion. Close to. It'd be 999 million. So y'all got Virgil.
I would say Kanye, then Virgil.
I hate saying Kanye.
What? So what's the question again?
Most
Designers of
influential
the
body.
decade.
Designers of the decade.
If you're talking about influence, then yes, Kanye would be number one. But if you're talking
Fine.
about
I would
like,
agree with that.
If you're talking about just like designer of the decade or something, he wouldn't. Yeah, Kanye wouldn't even be in my top 5. I don't think, because what he's designed to me, number one, is not like impressive.
Yeezy,
No.
Air Yeezy 2s?
I mean,
Any
I'm
of the
thinking a
Yeezys.
lot about the
Yeezy
clothes.
350?
I'm thinking of like the
350
clothes.
no, I'm not thinking about the
I'm not
clothes.
impressed by like.
I'm talking about the shoes.
If you're going only based on sneakers, then yeah, he probably has to be number one, because who else has done anything?
Virgil.
I'm talking about. Well, he hasn't really. I mean, I don't know if he's made his own shoes. He's
Fear of God
designed
moccasins.
a couple, but
Fear of God moccasins are lit.
Fear of God makes their own shoes. That's the difference. They
Yeah.
have their own brand that
And
makes
the-
their own stuff.
Why are you hating on those moccasins? Those moccasins are
No,
fire.
he didn't make like Pyrex shoes.
Well, he has off-white shoes.
I guess okay.
Yeah, he has all that off-white stuff.
Off white.
Yeah, Vans.
They are. I mean, yeah.
All right, I didn't think about that, but yeah.
I-
Is anyone buying that stuff?
I
They
think
used to be.
sneakers
I see them like deeply discounted everywhere.
always cheap. No, I almost bought a pair. They were so cheap.
right.
I mean, I was like, I might as well.
How much were they?
Like 158
For what?
like that orange one.
But for something that looks like Vans,
Look like
just buy
Vans.
3 pairs of Vans.
Remember those black ones I bought? Remember
No, but it
those?
won't have the same impact. I can't get likes.
Remember those
What are
wheat
you
ones I
talking
bought
about,
last year?
Huh?
Remember those wheat ones I bought last year?
Wheat what?
The high top.
Oh yeah, you bought the like fear, or you bought the off-white basketball shoe or whatever. Didn't you?
Yeah.
Wait, you mean the ones that look like off-white basketball shoes?
Yeah.
Off-white has a basketball shoe?
I mean, I don't know if you would play basketball in it.
I
but
would if it's heavy. I only play basketball and heavy
It's
stuff.
LeBron 8s.
It ain't heavy enough.
LeBron 12s.
I need Jordan 4s with Jordan 5 soles.
Yes, those are heavier than LeBron, man.
Oh!
The LeBron V1 leather shoe, the South Beach shoe, might be the heaviest shoe of all time. It's heavier than a
I
Timberland.
had those. It ain't that heavy. I think a LeBron
Man, what?
LeBron 2 is heavier than LeBron 8.
Well, I mean, that's not
LeBron
even,
5 is the heaviest.
that's not even a
of all time.
worthy
LeBron
discussion.
5 is one of the heaviest shoes of all time. I think it weighed at least 20.2. Shipping those, about $18 a ship. And that was to Cali. What else we talking about? That's it? I'm fine with that list. I got Ronnie Fike really high. I'm sorry, he made us wear Asics, New Balances.
What again? What's the list?
And I'm
you're
only
trying-
calling him a designer because he actually designed some clothes and stuff like
Okay,
that.
what's
Don C, I would never call a designer.
What's the list you're trying to make? And then,
Influential.
so, but in streetwear or in sneakers?
Overall, I guess it ain't all connected. Streetwear, sneakers.
Not really, because like he said, if
Me
you,
personally,
like if you're
I would
doing
have Ronnie Fike
streetwear,
number one.
Kanye would not be anywhere near the top 5. But if you're doing only shoes, then Kanye would be number 1.
Fine. Kanye.
So that's what I'm saying. It's two different things.
I don't consider Kanye a designer. Like, I really don't know. I hate it. He's with Adidas. He's signed.
I mean, streetwear. If it was streetwear for me, I would put, and you'd probably argue that I'd put Jerry Lorenzo above Virgil because I think Jerry Lorenzo's clothes are more wearable than Off-White clothes to me.
I think Kith is more wearable than all
and
of
Kith,
us.
yeah, and Kith.
I don't think any of that stuff's wearable. Yeah, but you talking about John Elliott. I mean, that's really, when you say Kith, you really talking about John Elliott.
Man, when you stop doing that.
Bro, Ronnie Fieg's going to send you a cease and desist.
I don't like Ronnie Fieg. He could fight me on this podcast. I hope he come fight me on this podcast. I think Ronnie Fieg like 5'5" or something like
ratings
that.
would be through the roof.
Take it to the next level. Well, I got 2 years left, so that's our contract's up.
You said that 3 years ago.
Oh no, I said 3 years ago. 2 years left. Contract be up.
Okay.
You said 1 week 4 years ago.
You're right.
What was I gonna say? John Elliott, the name of the brand is obviously not like when you say John Elliott, when you say Kith. Kith is obviously a cooler name to print on clothing, whatever. But when you take someone's aesthetic and you just make it bigger, like sorry, man, I'm not giving you credit for designing it. I'm gonna give you credit for blowing it up. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's Supreme's MO.
Yeah, but they were smart about no other brand's getting a Louis Vuitton collab. That's a streetwear. Right. I mean, come on.
I mean, they really shouldn't have. I mean, I don't understand how that. I don't know how. I
don't understand.
They sell Marvin Gaye
and
t-shirts.
I don't understand the leather goods combining with Supreme, but I can understand making a box logo.
Oh yeah, t-shirts Supreme. Like that. Yeah. But the backpacks and the trunk that makes no sense. And all that.
And
that
the box logo thing,
amazing.
And the box logo thing has been ripped off by everybody, including Kith. And Supreme kind of.
You know what? I changed my answer to Supreme though.
But you gotta
whatever the person. I don't know who owns it.
James
Noah's Art.
What's his name? I don't know if he's.
Bruh, Supreme dominated. Noah. Supreme dominated the entire decade of everything.
There's a lot of brands like that. That like. I mean, I think Noah would be like a little bit more higher class than what's the one people love, Palm Angels or whatever.
Like, that is a stuff.
I don't understand why that's like, I don't get it.
I mean, that don't suck.
I don't get rude either. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. That's like the kind of stuff that's coming out of LA right now. All like Palm Angels, Rude, all that stuff's coming out of LA, and it makes no sense because people are just like coming up with something and then charging like Japanese luxury streetwear prices for it. Like, I don't understand how you can get away with that.
I don't know, but anytime I see a Rude shirt, I'm like, those cost how much?
Yeah, same thing. Rude, Palm Angels. There's another one too in LA.
I had no idea that Palm Angel stuff was that much. I seen like somebody saying like, "Oh, it's getting ready to drop at midnight or whatever," and I went to the website. I was like, "Bro, that stuff is through the roof expensive."
Nonsense. There's also a lot of ones probably in Europe that we're not even talking about. I know you've been on N's website and you like who? Tom Brown or whatever. I know that name.
I like Tom Brown stuff.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of designers we don't even talk about.
I think that's all I got.
Virgil got to be number one to me.
That's fine.
You said something about
NFL picks.
Dodgers are still trash.
You said some Adidas pack was dropped in.
Dodgers are trash. I don't know. I understand Cole wanted to go to the Yankees or whatever. Dodgers can't sign free agents to save their lives. Win a World Series, man. That's it.
That's the answer.
That's
the World Series.
So pay Rendon. Come on, man. Tired of this nonsense.
A Beyonce Ivy sneaker. You saw it?
Nah.
You ever seen it? Oh, you don't like it?
I haven't seen it.
Man, what? Y'all didn't even look it up when I put it in the notes?
I thought you were going to lead this one.
You didn't put a picture in there,
bro.
No, that one time? Saw it.
Oh, the name. Bro, you said you learned like 4 things today, so I'm going to need you to chill out.
So y'all mad.
That one, Georgia added a lot of stuff to the list, and you never look it up, and then you get real mad when we don't know nothing about it.
Like what?
Lots of stuff. Go watch other episodes. You like went home one day, I think.
There is a lot of times when I send something and you're like, I have no idea what you, and then you like, what do you got to say about it?
No, that's fine. Because I'm like, oh, okay, like you put baseball free agency in this. I haven't paid attention to nothing, just like general gist. So I'm like, oh, cool, y'all go ahead and talk about it.
Okay, my point wasn't a deep dive on free agency. It's just like, you see Cole sign, could you grow $1 billion contract with the Yankees? 29.
Okay.
J. Cole or no?
Yes, J. Cole.
And how old is
J. Cole get that much money then?
How old is not Nuts Farm?
Strasburg. 31.
Okay. I mean, you got a problem with me making that much money because how old they are. Like how old they will be down the road.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like 36, 37, 38. That's
baseball you're signing like 15-year contracts.
No. I'm a hater when my team doesn't sign that guy, so I'm gonna be that. But I don't do it very often. So
I was more surprised.
When was the last time the Dodgers signed a free agent to a big contract?
Kershaw.
He's not a free agent. I mean, they re-signed their own guy.
What was I about to look up? Oh, yeah.
Week 15.
Actually, it might have been Greinke when they signed Greinke originally. That was probably the last big contract they gave out. Ridiculous.
No more.
Yes, a damn.
Here, them the Beyonces.
Oh, I saw those.
Yeah, them the Beyonce joints.
Oh, that's you sent that picture a long time ago. Hannah
They're for
probably
women?
wants it. Hannah loves those like shoe
They're
with
for
the
women?
thick sole.
Yeah, they're for women.
They're kinda
So,
sick.
I mean, they don't suck. This is like a samba on steroids. I mean,
They look
that's
like
exactly
designer
what it
shoes.
is.
look, man. Beyonce ain't never been.
They look like John Elliott.
Look, Beyonce ain't never been like where I thought like, you know, she dresses dope or
Booty looks good.
nothing. Yo, I look, man. More power to her, man. I need
Send me
more
that.
than that. I send me that. Yes, go to Instagram.
I got nothing for you.
Oh, DM me that.
I got nothing for you.
Anyways, whatever. Happy for Beyonce. Happy for Adidas. Whatever, man. It's just whatever, man. Your boy John Wexler. Is
I mean, it's not
Easy now or something.
It's not a shoe that's moving the needle for me, but I think my wife will want it because she literally has that shoe in like the regular version. That specific shoe.
It's underwhelming.
Don't let her listen to this episode and buy it for Christmas.
Yeah, all right.
It's underwhelming for what comes out January 29th. It's underwhelming.
Of course it is.
For Beyonce. It's like, what is it? A hyped up soccer turf shoe, basically?
Yeah.
Well, if they would have, okay, so
Talk about
if
Beyonce
they,
here.
no, hold on.
Like-
If they would have said Beyonce signed with Adidas and this is her first shoe at the same time, then I would be like, okay. But you hyped, not you, they, people, whatever, hyped it up for that long. We signed. Guess what we signed? And it's been 6 months, a year? How long has it been?
About 6 months.
And then you come out with that? Then all right.
Yeah, it's like, that's it. But I don't think honestly, I forgot she was with Adidas. Though. I honestly forgot she was with Adidas.
If you look at that picture, you won't think like that.
I didn't see what
Here in
picture.
person.
I didn't see what picture you talking about.
You won't say,
See, that's literally like,
That's
Let me see.
why.
Let me see the picture just because.
That's literally why.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, we saw that. Someone could make a poster.
Yeah, hanging in my office.
It doesn't even, to be honest with you, it looks weird to me. It doesn't even look like her.
Look, man. Happy for her. NFL picks.
NFL picks, week 15.
You can't say them ain't fire, bro.
What are
I'm already over
your
the
dude?
NFL.
Why you keep saying that?
he hates me. I don't know. I can't see it.
Because you are a supreme hater on them.
I said the truth.
Don't stop it. You
I
are a
said the
supreme hater. No, you do that too much. You know that? Yeah. Look at how you
Jump
acting
me.
now. Look how you acting
Jump
now. Okay.
Bruh.
Look how you acting now.
How many times you jump out the window?
On what? Don
Everything.
C? Yeah, if I jump out on Don C, because it's different. You jump out the
John
window.
Geiger?
I ain't never jumped. I talked to him. I apologized. I talked to him. I apologized. I told him that I shouldn't have jumped out the window for something based off what somebody else told me. I did say that. And he was like, it's all good. Whatever. That episode had the most watches out. Whatever. I said, fam, all right, man. I apologize. I should have jumped out the window like that based off something like that. That's exactly what I said to him.
What's he
That's
coming
it.
on?
Never. He said he hates me. I was like, well, and they didn't think he blocked me. I don't know. I was like, he made me apologize to him. He didn't make me. Let me take that back.
I think we
Take that
still
back.
said something about him after the fact, or maybe I did.
Whatever, man. Who won these weeks games? What's the pick game?
I
this
don't
week?
care enough about any of them clowns, so I'm just gonna be honest.
All right, we just going through all the games?
Yeah, who wants to say the games? You,
All right.
Whoever say them.
And
Jets at Ravens.
Look at him, stealing segments. Hey, was it Hannah who said we should do the segment where you who said that?
Oh, who you hate the most?
Yeah, you give me
That was Rico.
2 options. We need to do that. That's a good segment.
What was the
good.
picks though? There were two that
I mean, he said like Kanye or whatever, but we got to be more creative. We can't do it this
I gotta
episode.
think about
All right, go.
right now. It's everybody.
Now he wants to give it back.
What's the picks?
You go. We could do it different.
Go.
Because normally I go last. So
Go
All
Semple,
right.
do it.
Jets Ravens.
actually, I need to look it up too.
It's
so I
at
can-
Ravens,
so I
right?
can see
Jets
it.
at Ravens.
Yeah, you got to say where it's at, fam.
Ravens.
I'm taking the Ravens.
Come on, man. It's not,
Who you taking?
it's not even worth thinking about.
Who you taking?
Who you got? Jets.
Ravens by 40.
Bears at Packers.
Look what the line has done.
Bears.
The line has gone up 2 points, and it was open at
Bears
14 and a
winning.
half. Sorry, Rico, your team is about to get magically washed.
By magic.
Bears at Packers.
Bears. Packers ain't good, man.
Damn, that line is crazy. I want Green Bay to win because I need a better draft pick from the Bears, and it's in Lambeau. And who knows when the last time the Bears won in Lambeau? Did they win last year? Because before last year, they were trash every year.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Green Bay because I don't know when the last time the Bears won in Lambeau, unless it was last season.
I'm gonna say Green Bay. Patriots at Bengals, and remember the Patriots have all that secret footage of them of a 1-12 team.
Said all that
Secret footage of a trash team.
Patriots can't keep. I mean, I'll just go first because the Patriots have to at some point end the streak. Like Belichick's gonna have to change the roster a little bit somehow. They got to sign a receiver or they got to do something to get the like.
That's too late.
I mean, it's never too late. I mean
They get their loans.
you got to do something.
Yeah, they get T.O. Ocho Cinco.
There's a lot of fast. Okay, you're not going
Randy
to get
Moss.
a superstar, but you might be able to get someone who can like at least open the offense up. Someone you could send deep, and then Edelman just run over the middle, wide open. Or they got to get a tight end.
They had that person. They had Antonio Brown.
I don't know.
And
He's
Josh
really a
Gordon.
deep threat.
They had Josh Gordon.
That was one of the dumbest releases of all time. Now I don't know if he did something in the facility or something. Who knows?
Can't remember.
Antonio Brown, you had to get rid of, but that Josh Gordon thing makes no sense, especially now that he's playing for Seattle, catching passes, and the passes look whack. Pats are going to win them.
I got the
I'd go
Pats.
Pats.
Seahawks
There's no way they lose to Seattle.
at
Cincinnati.
Panthers.
Seahawks.
Seahawks at Panthers.
Panthers should have won in Atlanta, especially with a new coach. They
See,
should have been hyped.
this is one of those games where the Seahawks should win, but
They lost last week to the Rams. They were going to win this one. They're losing 2 in a row.
yeah. But did you see the numbers on the Rams defense since they traded for old homeboy that you don't like?
Yeah, they've been freaking balling.
So the numbers are really good, even with allowing like 43 or whatever it was to the Ravens in that game. They said if you take that Ravens game out, it would be over that stretch the best defense in NFL history.
I've been playing Rams defense in fantasy all year. Trash. All of a sudden, lately, I looking at him on the bench, balling.
Yeah. So hold on a second. I'm gonna just switch it up. I gotta go Carolina because it's a game they have no business winning, and that's what happens in the NFL, especially this year. Teams that have no business winning just win.
Not
They're
against
at home.
Seattle.
I mean, Seattle got washed last week.
Yeah, but they're the Rams, the divisional game. Like, I'm unshocked.
You don't trust the Rams, so I don't know why you're saying that.
I don't, but people play up better. The Redskins and the Eagles look like the greatest teams of all time when they play the Cowboys. Like, but they play everybody else, they look trash.
Late in the season, maybe, not in the beginning.
Well, we got to play both this late in the season. We're taking a weird route to the Super Bowl. What's next?
I'm taking the Panthers. Texans at Titans.
Titans by 1 million.
the
Hottest team in football. Their offense.
I'll take the Titans.
I don't understand how.
Titans.
Like, this is a perfect representation of this season that Ryan Tannehill is an effective human being in the NFL.
No, because
it makes no sense.
it's not because he was decent with the Dolphins.
No, he wasn't.
Go
look at-
yes, he
go
was.
look at-
He was in the playoffs.
People argued with me the entire weekend because they're playing the Raiders last weekend. Trust me, I did all this research already. His numbers are mediocre at
He's watched
best.
the film.
His numbers are mediocre at best with the Dolphins. I looked at all the numbers already.
Okay, compared to
They had 1 year they made the playoffs.
He was on the phone with Gruden like this.
He had
Yeah,
Landry.
see that three-step
He
drop?
had Landry, Devontae Parker, and Jay Ajayi's year when Jay Ajayi was a superstar.
Fine. They gave up on him too quick.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. He played 7 years or 6 years there. What are you talking about?
7, 6 years, but
Yes.
Ty Foreman was hurt a lot.
He was hurt a lot.
All right, who are you picking?
Fam.
Titans.
Trust me, I did this
I got
research
Titans.
already.
I got Titans.
Titans are winning by 1 million.
All right. 5 million. Is that the line?
It opened 1.5 Titans, and it's moved, even though the money and everything, or not the money, the tickets are on
1.5 million.
Houston, it's now 3. Titans -3. So what that's telling you is the sharp bets are on the Titans. The Titans are going to win by 1 million.
Dolphins at Giants. I'm taking the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah, Dolphins.
Where's the game at?
Dolphins at Giants.
Miami.
Giants.
Dolphins win that one.
It might be like a rainstorm or something. And Eli's back, and he got to get back to 500. Giants.
No. Dolphins.
Yeah.
He should have won.
He can't end his career under 500. Come on.
I mean, that'd be fitting. I mean, it ain't like.
No. Literally 500 would be fitting. That would be the most fitting thing ever with Eli to be 500.
He got to go.
Eagles at
You're
Redskins.
right. He got to go. He's probably going to retire.
Redskins.
Eagles at Redskins. You guys are picking Redskins, huh? I'm going to go Eagles just because Greg's saying Cowboys to the Super Bowl nonsense at 6 and 7 when he doesn't even believe
Is
his
Foles
team
starting
can
or no?
win. So,
I'm going to Dallas this week to watch my boys.
Is Foles starting or no?
all right.
If Foles will start, I pick Eagles.
Yeah, full start, I'm picking Eagles.
It's going to go down to the wire just because you said Cowboys.
I love how Wag Wentz is looking out there.
He looked good in the second half.
I love it.
I had him in fantasy.
Love it.
And I was texting people all night long talking about how wacky looked, and then they had to come back, and a touchdown and OT gave me the win. I screamed in the house.
Who did Foles go to?
$900 on the line. Wentz wouldn't have got that. I would have taken this. But a full version and just threw it through the television.
Who did Foles go to?
Panthers.
Jags.
Oh, yeah, Jags.
And he got hurt?
And he got subbed out already. Lost.
Well, he got hurt the very first game of the season. Then he came back for one game, and then he got benched.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 games, they got benched.
Subbed out. 1.5. He got subbed in the middle of that game.
Ooh.
Played one, got benched.
Division game. Broncos at Arrowhead.
KC.
I'm going Broncos.
Broncos cover the spread, but KC wins.
Broncos win.
Those games are always close.
All right.
Drew Lock making his first start in Arrowhead. Good
All right.
I'm going to go
Good
Chiefs.
luck, fam.
All right. All right.
Bucks. This is going to be a barn burner. Bucks.
There might be like 75 points scored in this game.
What is it?
Bucks. Lions.
There might be like 75 points scored.
Bucks.
Yeah, the Dolphins are. The Lions are starting blow me at quarterback. So you got to go with
Jameis Winston.
They said his thumb is good.
You know what?
He's going to eat that W?
We need. There needs to be a top 10.
But the Bucks defense
They
is
suck.
so bad.
They don't suck, but they suck list. And Jameis Winston would be in the they suck but don't suck list.
Yeah, but
It's
the entire league would be
amazing.
on that list for you. Rams, Falcons,
Fam,
Chargers.
No. It's
they would all be
amazing
on your
to see
list.
his stat line. It'd be like 31 for 57,
Yeah.
447 yards,
4
5
interceptions.
touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Yeah,
like,
fire.
man, that's the greatest, worst game of all time.
They said he might lead the league in yards, touchdowns, and interceptions.
Bro, he needs
Yeah,
a
triple
contract.
crown.
He's like first or second in every single one of those categories. You're right. And last in completion percentage or something. Probably.
He needs a new
But
contract.
Mike Evans is out for the season now, though. So
All right. Game of the week. Cleveland Browns at the Arizona Cardinals.
I thought the Cardinals would win last week. I picked the
It's
Cardinals
got to
to
be
win last
Browns.
week.
Browns better destroy the
Browns.
Cardinals. Browns better win. They have to win out.
You better. I hope you hate Baker Mayfield, because if you don't hate Baker Mayfield now, no, I'm done with you. No. Baker,
I was going to
I hate
text
his
this.
guts. I hate your guts, Baker.
I was going to text this yesterday that if I wasn't a Browns fan, I would hate Baker Mayfield.
You
hate
hate
his
Baker
guts.
Mayfield. No,
I
you
hate
try
his
to
guts.
put it on Kitchens.
Now-
you
now-
divert your anger
but-
to Kitchens.
Now, if you say let me say that if you hate the coach more and like that stops you from hating Baker,
I hate Freddie Kitchens.
You put it on Kitchens,
And I hate-
you can not hate Baker.
And I'm pretty sure I hate Odell Beckham Jr. But I'll tell you
oh,
more.
you don't.
I think I might do too, though.
But I'll tell you more about
You
that
worse
after
than
the
when he wasn't
offseason.
on your team.
I
You
think I
love
might
all his
do
clothes
too,
and
though.
everything. Yes, because we're not Browns fans. We could say that.
You're a Browns fan.
No, I'm not
It's your second
I'm
team.
a Browns fan. I enjoy seeing them win, but now with Baker, no, get him out of there.
I can't stand Baker.
I can't.
Those
stand
progressive
Baker.
commercials
The
are
only
so
thing that
fire.
why is he opening his mouth to throw his teammates under the bus? Why? You could just literally say no comment, or I'll go learn about it later and get back to you. After that helmet swinging, he literally ran to the sideline reporter immediately after the game. Ran to her and was like, "Oh yeah, you can't do that on the NFL field." No, duh, you can't do that. But why is the first thing in your head to run and throw your teammate under the bus? You should go back to the locker room immediately, talk with your guy, who's obviously a better player than you, gonna be with the franchise longer
Don't
than
you do that?
He's the best player.
You worship him. Yeah,
he's
don't
the best
start.
player on the
You
Browns.
worship him.
Okay, I was
He's
gonna
better than
say.
Odell Beckham.
Of course he is.
Talent level, I don't know.
Stop it.
Our
but
two best players are Myles Garrett
no.
and Jarvis Landry.
Listen,
and Nick Chubb.
There's no reason that Odell Beckham should be struggling to get passes thrown his
Got a
way.
hernia,
I mean,
bro.
No. What I'm saying is, like, talent level wise, he is by far probably the most talented player on that team. Now, Myles Garrett's close.
Dancing.
Huh?
At dancing.
All right, you could.
I don't know. A lot of sports people have been changing my mind, saying that he hasn't made a Pro Bowl in like 4 years. He hasn't done anything spectacular in like 4 years. He might. He
never made the
might
playoffs?
have
Where's quarterbacks?
Eli
Manning.
Don't do that.
Eli Manning's won
don't do
Super-
that.
He's won 2 Super Bowls. Against Tom Brady.
Wait, hold on. What you worship Dak, and we'll agree that Dak is good, but not a superstar at this point. How good do you think Beckham's numbers would be if he was healthy with Dak?
Okay. I'm trying to make the point to you. Odell Beckham wouldn't be Odell Beckham if Manning wasn't good at some point with Odell Beckham.
I didn't say at some point. He said in 4 years. So I'm just making recent 3-year.
Yeah, but you made it sound like Manning is like trash. Like,
oh, he's not.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Odell Beckham wouldn't be Odell Beckham if Manning wasn't good at some point.
Eli Manning's almost 40. Can you guys relax? I said
so is Tom Brady.
Last couple. Don't compare Eli Manning to Tom Brady. First of all, don't. Eli Manning lost his job to a rookie who no one thought was good.
He sucks.
His name is Danny Dimes. Of course they knew he was good.
He sucks, though. Okay.
Answer the question
I don't think he's hurt either.
Posed to you.
I think his feelings are hurt.
Yeah. They were like, hey, fake an injury. We got
Odell Beckham has all the skills in the world.
If he had a quarterback, answer the question.
Okay.
And that's not even a quarterback who's in the top 5-10.
I thought Baker was better than Manning right now. I think Manning might be better than Baker Mayfield right now.
No, he's not.
Okay.
They both suck.
Okay.
Well,
I hate his guts.
Who's winning?
I will never. When he shotgunned that beer at the Cleveland Indians game, one of the most fire sports moments of all time. Now,
don't do that.
What do you mean don't do that?
Don't add that next to the Miracle on Ice. You gonna put it next to that?
Man, if you don't stop, that's not at all the lane I'm talking about. Yes, 1980.
I love that movie.
I hate his guts.
Who's winning?
Cleveland Browns.
Switch.
You gonna pick the Browns?
Of course I'm going to pick the Browns.
You hate the Browns more than we do. More than I do. And I don't even hate the Browns. You make me hate the Browns because y'all.
Because they're America's team.
No, I hate the Browns now because y'all hate on the Cowboys so much. Y'all don't even support my team at all. I support y'all trash teams.
But why? That's like if you were a Duke fan and you would expect us to like help you, root for you. What are you talking about? Of course we're gonna root against Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't root against y'all teams
because we're not the Cowboys.
What does that got to do with anything?
What are you talking about?
All right, man.
You're the only Cowboys fan I've ever met that I like.
That's the worst analogy I've ever heard of.
Yeah, that was gross. Man, come on, man. What's the next one, though? Y'all got my foot 13s.
Jaguars at Raiders.
At who?
Raiders.
Jaguars at Raiders.
Raiders blow the Jags' doors off, all right? The Jags
say
are the
that
worst.
now.
The Jags might. Have you seen the Jags the last like 6 weeks? They might be the worst team in the league.
The Raiders are going backwards.
You're absolutely right. But at home, the last game ever in Oakland.
You know what? I'm going Jags. You talking like Cowboys junk? Jags by 30.
By 1,000,000.
This is literally the last game in Oakland history, potentially, if the stadium is finished. Playing against the Jags team that's been the worst team in the NFL.
Wait, they're really
going to.
They really might open in Las Vegas next year?
They're supposed to. That's what they're scheduled. What are you talking about? That's what it's scheduled for.
No, Jags by 30.
Away.
All right.
Jags by 30. Don't try to put Oakland sentimental value, and I'm from the Bay. I love the Bay.
I'm not putting sentimental value. I'm saying the players are going to be like, and John Gruden made changes to the roster. Probably don't matter. They suck too, but crazy things happen. Crazy season. They're going to beat the Jags by 700.
Crazy things happen.
They're not losing the final.
He made a lot of good points.
Last year,
I might wear a Raider shirt under my Browns.
Last year, the last game in the stadium, I'm pretty sure they won. I will have to go back and double check. I'm pretty sure they won, even though they were terrible last year. This year, the last game in the stadium, they're winning.
What else we got?
Because they're definitely not getting a playoff game. So this is definitely the last game of the season.
Vikings at the Bolts.
Viking. Who the Chargers will put a whooping on Jags? I'm gonna go Vikings though.
Which is exactly on point. The Jags went all the way to the West Coast, went all the way home for a week, and now we're going all the way back to the West Coast again. They are not winning in Oakland.
I'm gonna take my boy.
If they win in Oakland, I'm done with NFL football for 10 years.
Phillip Rivers.
No, Phillip Rivers. That video was kind of funny, but it was also cringe.
I love Phillip Rivers
because Rivers was trying to be funny, and then like
you used to hate him.
No, I didn't.
You used to hate his guts.
I hate the Chargers.
That video was like. It was weird, the argument, and then what's his name, Naganwe or whatever, was like, "I'll see you after the game, 1-7," and Phillip Rivers was already running off the field. That was weird.
See you after the game.
You said Vikings are at Chargers?
Yeah,
Vikings and Chargers.
I think I'll go Vikings just because they're in the playoff race and the Chargers aren't.
What else? Last game?
Four more.
Okay,
Rams and Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Rams.
The Rams are over 500 now. I told you that a couple weeks ago. I said, when you go to Dallas, you better hope that team's not over 500. The best defense in the league right now.
And Goff playing lights out.
We have Heath back, Woods back. We got players back. We're ready.
Okay, you haven't made those points in any of the weeks we've talked about football, so I don't know if that's true or not.
They're back.
Rams win.
We're winning by 37.
I don't think you've ever had a score prediction go correctly on this show, ever. Oh yeah. You ain't.
What
got
else?
Shot, no.
Did you pick?
The line went all the way from
Who's
Dallas.
winning, George?
Hold on a sec. I did, Rams. The line went from Dallas -4 all the way to Rams -1 right now.
I hope the Jags destroy them. I hope Jags. One of the
Oh,
players
that line went
crash in the
against you
groove.
too. That line opened. Raiders -4.5 is now 6.5.
What else we got?
Falcons at Niners.
Niners.
by a million. Niners are going to run the ball for 300 yards of that game.
I'm going to take Falcons
Yeah, right.
in the upset.
All right.
I got Matt Ryan
Upset would be an
on
understatement.
my fantasy starting quarterback, and I picked up Tannehill specifically because this was a play. I had the best team in the league. I got Christian McCaffrey, led the league in points by 150, and I specifically picked up Tannehill because I knew this week that he was going to San Francisco. I am not starting Matt Ryan in San Francisco.
What's
Smoke
next
and
game? Falcons.
And what's the name is out too? What's the second receiver? He out for the season.
Who?
Julio Jones?
Not Julio, but the other one who's from Bama.
Roddy?
He's tight. Yes, Roddy White.
Trap game.
Can't think of his name. I know you're talking
You know,
about. I can't think of his
18
name.
or 16 or
I
whatever.
can't think of his
Yeah,
name.
he's out for the season.
Trap game.
You can't have a trap game at home. Trap game on the road, sure. One of the best defenses in the league and the best running game. Come
Almost
on, fam.
beat the Ravens
Oh, sorry.
in Baltimore.
Ravens running game best because they got Lamar, but San Francisco's close second.
Trap game.
What's the next game? Come on, we got to get out of here.
Bills at Steelers. Sunday Night Football.
Steelers.
Bills.
Bills at Steelers?
Steelers.
Bills.
Steelers have to.
I got to go Bills.
Steelers.
Bills.
You right, but the Bills are a better team. Steelers have a good defense. Their offense is an embarrassment.
And finally, the Monday Night Football game. Colts at Saints.
New Orleans are blowing their doors off.
I think so too.
I think Colts.
You really trying to get the Colts in the playoffs?
I'm sick of people talking about the Saints, all right? Because Saints should probably, in reality, have about 5 Super Bowls over these last decade, all right? The Saints have been good for a really long time. They have
we-
great seasons.
They're
But
still-
they won Super Bowl.
they're still good.
Breeze hasn't won a Super Bowl, what, 10 years now? It's over. Like,
Is it okay to say that the Colts might be better off?
No,
Luck retired?
2012, I think it was.
of course it's better off because he'd be hurt anyways.
I think it
Right.
was 2012. So a lot of people talking about this week that Luck's going to be the starting quarterback for the Raiders in Vegas. Man,
Ooh, that'd be so fire.
That would be
Man.
fire, bro.
don't stop.
He should have came and played Oakland near Stanford.
They could move Carr to running back, I think.
Favre?
Carr.
Oh, Carr. I think Favre.
Carl runs pretty
Yeah,
fast.
they got
He'd be running back.
Josh
Be like Josh
I
Hill.
don't know if you've heard of him.
Is that
but
name
he's
Josh Hill?
probably the best running back in the league.
Did he break his shoulder or something?
No, the MRI was good.
What's that dude's first
He's
name?
not the best running back in the league.
Yes, you was
McCaffrey
there.
is, but he's number 2.
You was like,
What's that Saints quarterback's first
You
name?
act like
His
I
name
don't
Josh?
see that on Twitter.
you in, you play. All right, let's go. All right, George, Ryan, appreciate you coming through. Everybody else, that's it. We'll do it.
That's Vegas.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Matt Mania. Coming up next.